They gon' let me for my ambition.
Estamos vivo, estamos vivo.
Hey. We're in this bitch. Episode 52.
My shit don't work.
Nigga, it's ringing. Damn, my shit broke. I'm good. My shit broke.
Oh, that shit's bad. Shit got me lightheaded.
52 weeks.
This camera's horrible.
52 weeks.
My camera?
Yeah.
Nah, we're not starting like that.
It'll fix itself.
Here we go.
We're not.
It'll
Here
fix
we go,
itself.
man.
It'll
Nah,
fix
what do you
itself.
mean? It's horrible.
It's not about you.
Then why you bring it up? Damn, why you got me so... Nah, I'm taking on too much.
Self-conscious, nigga.
Yo.
Listen, 52 weeks in a row. It's been a year. We appreciate every single one of the listeners out there. 52 weeks, literally back to back, since we started the podcast, nonstop. It has not stopped. Every single week an episode's been uploaded, whether pre-recorded, Zoom call with Marlon. We hopped on Zoom during COVID. We had COVID. Motherfuckers was
Oh, we
sick.
did that, right?
Yep, pushing through, dropping episodes of every capacity, every form, 52 weeks in a row. And that's rare for a podcast. A lot of podcasts take breaks. Local ones have taken a lot of breaks for months. Big ones have taken breaks for months. That has not been the case here.
You know what that means? We ain't bitches.
Yeah, we ain't bitches.
Consistency is
Consistency is key. The perseverance is, shedding through. And at the same time, we have people who actually listen. Some people are fans to the point that they're obsessed. I'm always asking questions about it. We have our quote-unquote potential stalker situations. Let's not name names. Allegedly. Situations are happening, right?
You
Yeah.
guys. You guys.
Yeah. Relax, guys. You guys need to relax.
Relax off of me because I'll snuff your shit.
Oh, shit.
Keep it a buck.
And arguably and non-arguably at the same time, because I think it's probably a fact, we've grown to become Rhode Island's #1 podcast, probably in the history of Rhode Island. So,
What's the trophy?
round of applause.
Hey,
And
pat in the
and
back.
Where's the applause?
I can't really,
She got deleted,
I'm
fuck.
hearing there.
I think we can say that because a lot of people drop commercials are like, this is the best fragrance in the world, #1 shoe ever designed. Who's voting that? Nobody.
it's like, why is every movie #1?
That is true. That is true.
#1 blockbuster this summer.
And then after the fucking second day of airing, it's just the worst.
Some
one.
bullshit.
Yeah. But if we're talking over here, then hey, Cap, Club Ambition, CA Podcast is the #1 podcast in Rhode Island.
Huh?
The mic is tweaking.
The mic's tweaking? Probably 'cause I went too
not
loud.
The mic, not the mic.
I went too loud. My bad.
This
The
camera?
camera, yeah, the middle
Yeah.
one.
How's
So
it
if you move
tweaking?
too much.
And like a
I
glitch
should
out.
stay still then.
Oh, when
Damn.
you swap it, right, it does like a little glitch. Swap it.
Yeah, when it
That's
goes.
a reminder, guys, that
It's weird, I don't
even
know.
though we've been doing this for a year, 52 weeks in a row, we still technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Yo, but one day it's gonna stop.
Yo, so how's
eventually
my
upgrade the
camera,
cameras.
Mar? You said you said. How's my camera looking? What's going on?
Oh, don't worry, we disconnected
worry.
it.
You can't-
Nah, it's still
Nah,
bad.
But what does it need?
He needs light.
It's just dark.
More ISO?
Light.
I'm
light,
gonna bump
that's
his
what it
ISO.
is.
Chat real
Yeah.
quick. Don't keep him empty.
Yeah. Now put it on him. We
52,
need to
yeah.
make sure he's looking
The
cute.
ISO looking good.
Chill.
Yeah, put that shit on him,
Stop,
bro. I want to make sure he's cute. Look at him getting nervous.
This.
Got
Oh
some
my
behind
god.
the scenes action right now.
Yeah, we gotta pick up them calls.
That shit still looks bad.
It still looks bad.
There we go.
Bro, shit looks laggy.
There we go.
It's laggy still.
It's
Just
like-
don't use it as much, Earl. Don't use it as much.
But it looks good at least, right? Like visually, but just laggy for him.
No, like it looks pixelized.
Damn.
What's going on with
Blame the
my?
camera. But we're going to keep it rolling. 52 weeks in a row. We appreciate and love every single one of you guys. It means the world to us. We are here and we're going to keep it rolling. It's not just a number that, they did 52 episodes. We literally did 52 weeks in a row because it's 52 weeks in a year. So it's literally been a year to the date.
Quick ments.
1 year anniversary. We got the balloons in the studio. If you're listening, check it out on YouTube. We got the visual effects, everything. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me throw some money in the air.
Oh shit! You got one of those?
What's the best camera?
Let's go.
This one? That one?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
The middle one.
Middle one. Middle
Oh,
middle
shit.
one. Middle one. Put the middle one.
Wait, did I do it the wrong way? No, it's this way.
Damn, bro.
Bro,
Is
you're
gonna
gonna do it.
Just hold up.
It didn't freaking do it.
Where
Where do
you
you
buy
cop
this shit,
that?
nigga? Dollar Tree?
Damn.
Are you sure you're doing it right?
This shit, nigga bought it off a Dollar Tree.
Everyone knows how to jerk it. Nigga.
Hey.
Damn.
You gotta like maybe.
Hey, yeah.
Hey,
Pull and tug, nigga. Push it.
let me try.
Twist and tug.
It's not
Just a
going.
twist?
Yeah.
Did you read the instructions?
Damn, that's sad. Let me try.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Money in it everywhere.
Nah, you better try with the other one.
Listen.
There's another one?
Yeah, but I was like, I'm gonna save that one for like concept because I like this idea of these little things with money in them. I never seen one with money in it, even though it's fake money. But one day it's gonna be real money, guys, and we're gonna donate it to the homeless. We're not just gonna throw our money.
Let me see.
Unless we're in a strip club, but there wouldn't be cameras around for the strip club activities. But yeah, we got it. It's not real money. Calm down.
I wonder how
So,
this shit works.
$100 bill on the bottom of it.
But yep, there we have it. Let's actually take some calls before we start the podcast. We're gonna do this episode. We're gonna cover some topics real quick. I'm gonna add also. I did a segment because it's Autism Awareness Month, for lack of better terms. There's an actual definition of the month that it is. But I did a segment with my boy Jose. He has an autism company. Company for autistic children, like clothing for autism people to help them with their autism. And I did a segment with him pre-recorded. We're gonna add it to this episode, but on top of that, we're gonna talk about topics, but we're also gonna take calls. And speaking of taking calls, we already we made it public. We posted this, and the calls have been coming in while we've been trying to set up for the recording. So bear with us. We're gonna call everyone back one by one. I'm gonna connect to the Rodecaster via Bluetooth on my phone. Let's hope that this works. Is the Rodecaster popping up? It's not popping up here. Can you guys try to maybe make it discoverable? I think you got to just press the button on the top. There we go. It's connected.
Oh, shit.
Turn the volume up.
Do it.
Let's test it. Yep. Okay, now let's take
What was that?
That's a banger.
Little Uzi playing for the test.
Okay.
Let's take some calls now from the fans across the entire world calling in. Let's go.
This is gonna be.
This
This
is
is gonna be interesting.
Caller, let's take Columbus, Ohio. He's called multiple times, or she. We don't know who it is. Columbus, Ohio. The volume up?
Could be a lizard. Who knows?
Oh.
Imagine.
First caller. You guys can hear everything okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got nervous, yo.
So much for calling
So
multiple
much
times.
for calling
and not
multiple
picking up.
times, Ohio.
Nice.
Hello? Ohio.
Hello? Hi, yeah.
How's it going?
You said
Good.
Ohio.
How are you?
How you doing? We're calling back.
Ohio.
Calling people back. You're the first caller. We had some technical difficulties. We got the first caller here. The 1 year anniversary of CAP, the CA podcast. Who is calling in? Talk to the people. Tell them who you are.
Can they hear us?
Yeah.
My name is Taylor Sires, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
What's her name? What's the
How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
Hold on, let me put my AirPods in.
Yeah, put your AirPods in. We're going to hear you better.
Okay, wait. Is it better now?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Say it again for the people. Repeat yourself.
My name's Taylor Sires, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Shout out to you, Caleb. What is your age?
I'm 20.
20? Oh, okay. Appreciate it. And talk to the people. Are you fans of the channel, the podcast? Why are you calling in? We saw you call a bunch of times. We had to make sure you were the first caller back.
Oh my gosh, literally, I was with a group of people. They're like, call. I was like, oh my gosh, y'all chill. But, like, he's always over.
That's
They're
love,
like,
that's
"Yo,
love.
call,
We
like, call
appreciate it.
people over."
I think, is that the
But,
Caleb who's always showing love, like, on IG and stuff?
Okay,
Like,
Kayla. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
y'all be
Kayla.
talking up,
Oh,
like,
yes,
on my
100%.
stuff,
Oh,
like,
yes, I do know the
very
Kayla now.
No,
good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She
yeah,
shows
yeah.
mad love, yeah.
Mad cool.
Yeah. Okay, now we put a voice to the...
Because you said Caleb. I'm
face.
like,
Yeah,
Caleb.
look, I got confused real quick. I didn't
Oh my
hear it. This is the first time doing the call, so the
It doesn't sound as
connection,
clear.
we gotta figure out how to make it sound good. But of course we know who the fuck Kayla
Yeah,
is.
nah,
Shout out to
for
Kayla.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of the day one supporters.
She's real. She's a real one.
She's a real OG. But yeah, talk to the people. Like just how did you just discover us at all? Because I definitely want to know as well. Because I know you've been one of the day ones. It feels like at this point.
To be honest, like, I really started watching you guys when X died and the X reaction. Like, I watched you guys before, but it was like on and off. But then, like, once the X like reaction came out, I was like, oh, like it was for real. Like, I really like connected with that video. Then, like, ever since I was like, yeah, I started like watching you guys like like once I got off work or like once he's like done doing homework, you need like something to do at the end of the day. Like it's been a long day. I just started watching those videos like after that. You guys did a podcast. I was like, oh, that's mad cool.
Yeah.
And you guys started doing a podcast. So I was like, I'll check it out.
No, I appreciate that. No,
Yeah, I forget that X video had like over 1 million views. That's crazy. It's just like, man,
he was in it.
Yeah, it's like 4 million.
He's
actually.
the most Edwin was the most criticized and judged person in the video. They're like, why is he in the video? Not even crying.
he doesn't want to be in there when I really gave a fuck, bro. Like, yo, that was like my favorite artist at that time.
Edwin was the one that introduced us.
Yo, me too.
Yeah, nah, but I
Like
appreciate
it really
you.
was. Like X was popular, like for real. Like during that time, like for real. Like everyone was listening to X. Like at school, like X was just popular everywhere.
Yeah, and we were like late to it. Everyone was already reacting to it and everything. We were late to it, but then we, at the same time, while being late, we became like the #1 like X reaction channel. It was crazy, like, but people just connected with our vibe, and it was like a genuine curiosity.
And it was so sad at that time because like he was like changing, like he was like changing his ways, bro. Like he was maturing as a person. He was doing stuff for the community. He was doing like stuff for the schools and all that stuff. So. Yeah,
right, like the documentary was really good. Actually, I was like,
I haven't
"Oh my
watched
god!"
it
Like,
yet.
I still haven't watched it either.
I haven't watched it.
Really?
Yeah.
It took me a while to want to watch it too.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh."
No, you have to watch
But
that.
it was good.
Yeah,
No, listen,
I have to watch that.
we love you, Kayla. You're definitely one of the top supporters. You know, always in our mind. One of the #1 people that supports us, shows us love on IG. And, you know, it means the world to us. Never think that it doesn't. You know, we're never taking it for granted. You know, without you, we really wouldn't exist. So thank you.
Yes.
Well,
You know,
we appreciate too, like for real. Like my friends, like we watch you guys like through so many tough times for real. So like we appreciate it too. Like we all connect like with music as well. My friends are big with music. So like watching your guys' like reactions, like we go like, oh, like we text and stuff like that. So it means a lot to all of us too.
no, that's love. Listen,
That's love right
it's
there.
amazing.
Appreciate it.
It's amazing. Listen, take care. Be safe. Be safe over there in Ohio.
Yeah,
If you see Trippy walking down the street, tell him to call me back.
Yo, that's crazy for real. He literally like his high school, Groveport Madison, is right next to where I work. Like my work, I can walk to Groveport Madison. I see it all the time. And I was like, yo, like I didn't even connect it. Like I'm not even lying, I didn't connect it. I was like, oh shoot, like his high school's right here.
That's crazy. No, that's how it is. You know, that's how it'd be a small world, smaller than you realize. You know, but
For real.
we appreciate you, Kayla. We're gonna keep calling people back. Much love to you. Hope for you to check out this episode tomorrow when it airs. You're gonna see yourself or hear yourself on YouTube. But we're definitely gonna do more content like this, and you know, we're keeping you in mind always. Appreciate you, Kayla. Love you, and stay safe.
Take care, Kayla.
I appreciate
Bye.
you.
All right.
Sheesh,
Let's
that's
see.
crazy.
Oh, Josh
She's
is calling.
cool.
Josh.
That's fire, bro.
Let's see. Yep.
Josh from Red Eye.
Josh from Red Eye on the podcast. How's it going,
To send a
Josh?
voicemail, press
Murph
2.
and Josh, the Red Eye duo, one of the people that helped us actually start this podcast, actually brainstorm the equipment connection. Oh my God,
It dropped.
It ended.
That's what I was gonna say.
I gave him a good ass intro. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I can hear y'all. What's good, son?
I was giving you a good ass intro, but the phone call dropped. This is Josh from Red Eye Movies calling in. Josh and Murph were a duo that are very, very advanced when it comes to quality and IQ in the technical visual field out here in Rhode Island and the whole entire East Coast.
Wow.
And they're one of the people that helped us start our podcast. They have their own podcast. Make sure to check it out. Give them the rundown on the podcast and everything that you do, Josh.
Oh, shit. Well, first of all, this is an honor, man. I was just calling real shit. I'm in Mexico right now. I was just calling to say what up and say congratulations, bro.
Look at you. Sorry, man.
Nah, listen, I'm trying to get like y'all. Bro. What the fuck? Nah, so listen, man. I was deadass just calling to say congratulations, my brother. I've been watching y'all do your thing for so long. Everything is amazing. Everything looks crazy. Your fucking streak is undefeated. Y'all niggas been going crazy for God knows how many weeks now, and I know there's no intention of slowing down. I just want to say keep doing your thing, keep pushing, keep cooking, and keep your fucking foot on everybody's neck, nigga, because you up. Like it's over for everybody, son. And the only thing, something I tell everybody is the only ones who wins are the ones who don't quit. And I know there's no quit in any of us, so it's about to be real, nigga. So yo, congratulations on everything, and you and the crew and everybody over there. Just want to say I love y'all, and yo, y'all, shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep being the dance all these fucking whack niggas out here, man. Keep cooking me. You know what I'm saying?
Talk that shit, Josh.
We don't talk about
Yes, sir.
God did. We love you, Josh. We appreciate you and hope to
Yes, sir.
you already know. Be safe out there in Mexico. Do not go into any unsuspicious vans. Stay away from them.
It's too late. Too late for all that. It's too late for all that, bro.
Listen, bro. If they give you the AK, spray that shit.
Oh, I'm spraying, my nigga. Oh, every day, son. Nah, I'm just playing. Let me stop.
Appreciate you, brother. We're gonna continue calls. I love you.
All right,
Be
my
safe.
brother. Yo, keep cooking, man. Love y'all, man. Peace out, brody.
Stay safe, bro.
Take care, man.
Very, very, very dope. Let's go. Raleigh, North Carolina. Let's call them back. It might be J. Cole.
Yeah.
I can only equate states to like rappers. To be honest.
Hello?
Hello. Tell the people who you are calling in. This is our third caller on the Cap anniversary episode.
Hi, I'm Tanisha.
She's nervous.
It's okay. Don't be nervous. It's fine. Talk to the people. Who's calling in? Who is calling in? Where are you from as well?
Start with your name. Your name.
I'm nervous.
It's fine. Listen, it's
good,
fine.
all good.
Don't not worry. We're family here. You're like our sister calling in.
Yeah,
You're calling in
yeah.
to talk to your brothers.
Just a
I'm
conversation.
Tanisha. I'm from North Carolina. Out here in North Carolina.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. We appreciate you
Appreciate
calling
the
in.
love.
Much love. And how did you hear of us the first time ever? What was your first introduction to us?
My first actual introduction was when I watched the X reaction y'all did.
Next one was big.
It was the X reaction y'all did in the car.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's love.
That's the first time I've ever watched y'all.
And what made you stick around? What made you stick around after watching that video? I'm just curious.
It was the way like y'all had reacted to the song.
Okay,
It
yeah.
was the way y'all reacted to the song. Yeah.
Like you saw like a bond. You mean?
Felt the genuine vibe.
Yeah.
You felt that emotion that was behind the songs. I respect that.
That's love. Listen, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
We're nothing without people like yourself
Yeah,
supporting
for sure.
us, caring to even call in, caring to give us the time of day, caring to share any minutes, any seconds of your viewing time, of your free time in your day to watch or listen to any of our content. So you're appreciated, you're loved like family, and we just thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
For real.
You're welcome.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Stay safe out there in North Carolina.
Take care.
All right, thank you.
No problem at all. Love. Listen, man, I understand. People are going to be nervous. You can't expect, you know what I'm saying?
And this is new for us too. Like, it's the first
Yeah,
time
yeah.
we're calling in fans. So
I get
you
it,
know,
man. I get it. Edwin's here. It makes people nervous. I get it.
Edwin's a munch.
Edwin's a
When you have a
Yeah.
munch in the studio, they're going to be nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This will be dope to do one day with like a celebrity, like just calling people.
Yeah.
This is. Hello?
Hello.
How's
Hello.
it going? It's the Cap 52 anniversary episode, caller number 4 or 5, I believe. Introduce yourself to the people. Who are you? Where you're calling from?
My name's Diggy. I'm calling from Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida. Much love, man. How's everything? What was your first introduction to us?
So I've actually been following you for a long time. Big fan.
That's love.
And my little brother who goes to UCF, Elijah, he's been following y'all for since y'all started back when you had I can't think of his name off the top, but the other guy, actor.
Wow.
But
Yep. Wow.
yeah,
Yep.
he's been a stan. He's been a stan, and he put me on I don't know. I just love y'all's reactions to the music. I'm a huge music fan, so yeah.
Well, that's love, man. We appreciate you calling in, man. It really means a lot to us. What made you want to call in today for the podcast, especially?
Well, I just want to get a chance to just talk and get basically just kind of reach out and kind of honestly just congratulate y'all on where y'all have gone. I mean, I see y'all popping out in so many places. A lot of my homies are totally bring up like, hey, you know the sound, you know the sound. I'm like, you know who he is? Like, so it's crazy. Like, you're reaching far. So,
No, that's love.
Had to show the love for sure.
No, listen, we
I did
appreciate
have a
it.
question. What's y'all's favorite? Well, what's your favorite album out right now?
Favorite album right now?
Yeah.
Good question. Favorite album right now? You mean right now, currently my rotation, or of the entire year?
That's tough.
Probably 2022 this year.
The entire year, I would say probably the Pusha T album. I love the Pusha T album.
Yeah.
I've been replaying the Pusha T album over any album. How about you guys, Marloon?
Bad Bunny album.
Bad Bunny. Oh, Bad Bunny.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna
Bad
have to
Bunny.
agree. Yeah, that
Oh,
Bad Bunny
yeah.
album,
Erlin.
going crazy.
That's
Bad Bunny?
a solid
Oh, yeah,
album.
bro.
That's a solid album.
say something?
I'll say
I haven't heard the
Pusha.
full
No,
Bad Bunny
but
album,
I know
man.
it's solid. I know it's
What are you
solid.
gonna-
I know it's solid. I'm
You
sorry.
can't give that as an
I
answer.
I'll say Pusha.
Pusha T?
I'm liking this new Freddie Gibbs. I'm not gonna put it over.
That shit just
Pusha's,
dropped. That
though.
shit don't
Yeah,
count.
that shit
That
don't
shit
count.
just
I like it. I like it
Yeah.
though.
Still having injustice.
How about yourself? Caller.
For me, that's I mean, there's been a few ones out there. I would say Pusha T is probably second for me. The first one would have to be, hold on, did he come out with what was this? I don't know, that was last year, DS4. I like DS4. That was a top one for me.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Smooth.
From
yeah.
south to the west,
Wow.
the south to the west, my favorite song on there.
Oh yeah, and a lot of cake. That's probably my favorite. Off
Lot
that
of Cake.
too.
Better Cake.
Yeah, I'm excited for Baby though. I'm really hyped for Lil Baby.
Yeah, Baby announced
I know
something
he's
today
dropping.
that officially his album's on Little
Finally
Baby,
put
so
it
the
in,
Little
yeah.
Baby's album's coming soon.
Oh wow.
That's gonna be exciting. He's got a lot
23
to live up to.
songs.
23 songs, he said.
Yep,
Okay.
That's a lot to live up to from last
Oh
album.
yeah.
Crazy.
Let's see what
Yeah.
happens. But you said you're from Florida, so how's it going in Jacksonville, man?
Did the hurricane affect you guys very much?
Yeah. So I'm seeing my family right now, but I actually moved to Orlando this kind of weekend because recently just graduated college, all that kind of stuff. So got me a job, but it kind of flew by us. Luckily, we're in like the top part of Jacksonville, so didn't really hit too crazy. But you saw in the news that basically hit like St. Augustine and all that stuff. But
Yeah,
we were blessed.
yeah.
We didn't get nothing crazy. Just
Yeah.
rain.
It's a blessing.
That's a blessing, man.
How was it was there? It's pretty cold up there.
Yeah, over here it's cold now. The cold just hit us. It feels like winter time for real.
It's crazy.
Everyone's
Especially at
removing
night.
their ACs. The full transition's happening. The coats are out. The Montclairs, the North Faces are out. a lot of fake Montclairs
Montclairs.
in Providence, Rhode Island. I'll tell you that much. A lot of fake
Montclairs.
Montclairs in Providence, Rhode Island. Sorry to
Yeah.
throw my city under the bus, but it just is what it is. They just do it for the aesthetic.
I know
They
y'all
got the
put-
scan
Why are you
on.
laughing? You have one.
You have one.
I do not have a Montclair.
We got to scan his jacket.
I wear
Oh.
Calvin
Let's
and
up on the New York, not New York, is it whatever the fashion week's been going on recently? I know y'all been keeping up with that.
What's been happening, you say?
The fashion,
Fashion week.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
the
well,
Fashion Week
the
out here.
Fashion
Yes,
Week
it's been
over
Fashion
there.
Week.
Balenciaga just had one too with Kanye.
Yeah, I
Kanye
saw
had a
that.
Fashion Week show in Paris or France today that we got to talk about today
Yeah.
later on. That was crazy. But yeah, we gotta go. I want to go one day out there to Fashion Week in New York to like do like street interview content because people wear
Same.
so many wild outfits and shit that they probably have so many unique stories and shit. That's gonna be an idea. Doing it
Nah.
soon.
No, yeah, facts. That's honestly like what you would. This is dude. I don't know. I saw one on TikTok and he'll be like, don't play with him, don't play with him. Like he'll be interviewing these random like celebrities,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I think
okay.
it's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I definitely that's a goal of mine to get to that because I kind of, that's kind of what I like fashion. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do is do like social media, fashion content creating and stuff like that.
Oh really?
Um,
Do you have an Instagram that people can
yeah.
reach out to you if they're into fashion or just in
do.
general? Give your at
I
name.
do. Yeah. It's Diggy Scott, so it's DIGGYSCOTT. I think
Okay.
it's double Y. So, yeah.
Perfect. There we have it right
Yeah.
there. We're going to keep taking more calls. We appreciate you, brother. Please stay safe out there. Hopefully the hurricane
Yes,
left,
sir.
but hopefully it doesn't come back like a boomerang. We never know what God does a lot of strange things in his world.
Yeah.
But definitely
Yes, sir.
stay safe. We love you and we appreciate you.
Keep doing your
And
thing.
keep doing your thing, brother. Much love,
Appreciate
man.
it,
Thank you
brother.
for calling in for real.
No problem, man. What's up, brother?
Love, man.
Take
All right.
take care, man.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. That was the Georgia. We got a New Hampshire caller. 2 girls so far, right?
Yeah, 2 girls so far.
Yo.
Yep. Caller number
Ain't
5 or 6.
No way.
Cap episode 52.
Yeah.
Cap,
bro.
1 year anniversary.
Yo.
Talk to the
Bro,
people
I'm
who's
so
calling
dead.
and where
Ain't
you're
no
calling
way.
from.
Bro, I'm from New Hampshire. I'm from the woods. I'm out here in a cabin.
Cabin in the
Where
woods.
you in a
Yo,
cabin
that's
right now?
crazy. My boys, what'd you say?
You're in a cabin right now?
Nah, I'm playing. I'm out here. We're in Londonderry. It's like a little bit. It's like an hour out from Boston.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Listen, shout out to you. We appreciate you, calling in. When was your first time ever knowing about us? What's your introduction?
Oh, bro, it was the X video. Obviously, like that situation that had to be that one, but I watched that one and then I was just watching you guys. I found you guys so relatable because I think it's like the Hispanic part that I found so relatable.
What's your
You guys
nationality?
are
What's your
so.
family?
I'm from Guatemala, so shout out to Marlon.
Marlon, listen. Yeah, you got to put Marlon on. Marlon, listen, Marlon needs to tap into his Guatemalan heritage. He tries not to,
Marlon forgot about it. That's crazy.
Listen, man, I got my reasons, bro. I still got love, bro. I still got love.
What part of Guatemala do you know?
I trust you. What's up?
What part of Guatemala is your family from? Do you know?
I know my dad's from the capital. I was there like 4 years ago. He's from the capital.
Okay, Marlon, you from the capital?
Nah, I'm like fucking 4 hours away from there.
Okay, I thought you guys might have been cousins.
That's crazy. That's wild that I'm really talking to you guys right now. That's fire.
No, that's love, man. Listen, I like doing this. We're gonna definitely try to do more of this type of content. I think it's definitely should be a thing. We appreciate you guys, like we say all the time. We're nothing without any of the supporters. So we definitely appreciate you. It's always love, your family. I say fans because it's very generic. Everyone understands what that means. Like, oh, fans, but at the same time, it's obviously deeper than that. Your family. You guys are brothers, sisters. And we don't even judge over here. If you're non-binary, whatever you want to be considered, let's just say cousin to keep it generic, because cousin's not male nor female.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, this is fire. This made my day.
Nah,
this
listen.
made my day for sure. That's fire.
You make ours every day. Listen, do you rap? Want to spit a freestyle on your way out? Go.
This kid, you can't expect him to just drop
putting me on
his
the spot. Yo, I don't know. I'm not gonna rap.
I'm gonna give you a topic real quick. Guatemala, go.
Hey, yo, I'm Guatemalan. Hold up. I'm freestyling. For my boys, why I am Marlon. Hold up. Hey, mixtape dropping soon. Let's get it.
That's called fucking bars. That's called fucking bars.
It turned into Funk Flex. You know nothing about that.
The New York hat got crazy today.
Feisty today.
Holy shit, you sound like Funk Flex. We appreciate you, brother. Be safe out there in Guatemala,
love,
and we thank you. Well, you're not in Guatemala, my bad.
He's in New Hampshire.
He's in New Hampshire. My apologies.
But if you do go to Guatemala, be careful because it should be crazy out there.
Bro, it is crazy. My dad was like caught in the middle of a shootout. It was crazy.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. Motherfuckers don't believe me.
It's wild out there.
I'm telling you. I went through it 4 years. Crazy.
It's wild everywhere. It's wild everywhere. You know what? Just be safe. On that note, love and guidance.
Love you, man. Be safe.
Take care, man.
Let's keep it going. The callers are coming in. California, Culver City. Let's see who's calling. Hello?
Please leave your message.
Oh, I'm about to say, they're probably still calling back. Let's see again. Might be YG.
Please
leave your message. Rappers from the state.
They blocked.
Wait, Boston. Wait, did we call Boston back already? No, not yet.
Nah.
Boston. It might be Cousin Stiz.
Welcome to Google Meet. Enter the meeting pin followed.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's happening there.
That's a
Might be a scammer calling in. Let's see. New York City, Garden City. Might be Fabio.
Yeah, it's Kyrie.
Little TJ. Yo, I'm still alive.
Yo, let's open that cider. It was good.
Open it, pop it, Poppy.
Damn.
Might be Ice Spice.
Let's pop it with the fan. Be like, yo, we're gonna pop this bottle for you. Nah, fucking pop it, nigga. Pop it.
I'm thirsty, nigga. All right, New York didn't pick up.
God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's jizzing. Edwin's jizzing everywhere. New York didn't pick up. Let's keep calling people back. This is fun. Who else?
Why did that happen? I didn't even shake it, bro.
We called. Did we call Tennessee back? We
Damn,
did.
hold
on.
Not yet. Let's call Tennessee back. That's right, guys. We don't fake our fans. We have a ride variety. We're listening to Nationwide. Nationwide is on our side. Hello. Hello.
Yo.
Yeah.
How's it going,
what's
Cap? 1 year anniversary
I'm good.
caller. Number 567. I'm not sure which number you are, but
How are you doing
how are
today?
you doing today? Respond to us. Let us know what you're doing, who you are, and where you're calling from.
Okay. Well, right now, it's funny because I'm actually a YouTuber too. I do
Oh.
reaction videos, and
That's
I
love.
just hired an editor, and I literally just got off the phone with them.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
Listen,
dope.
you're grinding. You're hustling in the middle of the hustle.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I talked to Sound a few times in my DMs or whatever, but I
that's what's up.
appreciate you guys a lot, what y'all do. I've been a fan of y'all forever.
What's love,
I ain't
bro?
gonna lie, y'all call me out of nowhere, so I'm kind of a little, whatever.
That's
But
love. Where you from
Yeah,
again? Where you calling from again? What state?
oh yeah, my bad. I'm,
Keep
I'm
going,
from
you
Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's right out of Nashville.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, but
And
yeah,
what was your first introduction to us ever?
See, I was trying to think of that because I thought y'all asked me. I think it might have been Astroworld. I think that's one of the first videos, but it might have been a couple before that. But it was around that time when Astroworld dropped.
Yeah.
I think that might have been my first video. Yeah, I know why I is probably gonna do a lie or whatever you guys don't personal life, but I hope he's doing good and all that. But y'all doing pretty good holding up the channel still. I really appreciate that y'all are keeping it going.
That's
with
love.
this podcast.
No, yeah, 100%, man. We have to, we got to keep consistency growing, especially when we have listeners and supporters like yourself.
For real.
Without you guys, we are nothing. So we got to keep it going because you guys are there, you exist, and you make our days actually matter when it comes to this content. Because without that shit, trust me, nobody's nothing without their fans. That's a key thing in anything in life. And like I always say, fans is a generic word because everyone understands it universally, but you're actually family members, your brothers, cousins, sisters. So it's always love,
Oh yeah, for sure.
And since you're
And
a
I have
podcast,
one-
didn't mind to cut you off. What were you gonna say?
I was just going to ask y'all. So I have a YouTube channel. I've been doing reaction channels for like 4 years, and I only got like 4,200 subscribers or whatever. And I was feeling, like, sometimes I be feeling like giving up. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I keep going just because guys like you and other reaction channels, y'all, motivate me to just keep going.
You got to.
Because like on the channel, I have like maybe 600,000-700,000 views, like in total, but only have 4,000 something subscribers. So I don't know. Y'all probably haven't seen my videos, BHR TV, but
Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Make sure to go check out the YouTube channel. Subscribe.
I appreciate it. But yeah, just some kind of maybe word of advice from reactor to reactor. Like I know y'all started off from the ground too, and I know y'all had rough patches and stuff. What helped y'all, get your name out there more, or was it just kind of like traffic and all that?
Yeah, good question. I always think about it because it's definitely been an interesting journey. When we first started the channel, I didn't know much about like the science behind YouTube. Back then, it seemed to be kind of like the simple generic answer that people kind of give to everyone. They're like, "Oh, be yourself," and it works. Because we were being ourselves and it worked, right? Because a lot of reactions weren't even really like on time. We were doing videos like a day, 2 days, 3 days, sometimes almost like a week after the album dropped. But they would still get a good amount of views at that time because people were really fucking with the genuine in the car experience with the friends. They related to it. They haven't really seen it. But nowadays, it still is that, obviously being yourself. But I think it's a mix of like, you got to also try to be scientific with it. Think about it like a business. So you have to have a very good thumbnail that's going to grab someone's attention. You have to be, especially if you're a new channel, you have to, like if you're doing reactions, you have to be amongst the first reactions right away. Literally, because people are going to be searching that song, that video, that album right away at midnight. So if you're amongst the first reaction videos already on YouTube, they're bound to click on you. You're going to get a bunch of new viewers, a bunch of new subscribers, and that's going to be instant growth. I see a lot of new up-and-coming YouTube channels, reaction channels that might not have a bunch of subscribers, but if you look at their videos, they might have a bunch that have like 50 views, 100 views, low views, but then they'll have a couple random videos that have like more views than my reaction, and it's because they really catapulted in that moment and realized, yo, let's react right away, upload it right away, let's get this up fast.
Yeah,
that's a key thing I would definitely recommend to a lot of people, but it's obviously hard. Not everyone's down to do that, and you know, but it's definitely something I think that definitely can work, and you can see growth from that 100%.
Yeah, for sure. That's my mentality usually going into it. I try to record on Fridays, but you know, I either do the videos by myself or with a couple friends. It just, you know, it just depends on when everybody's available, when I am. Because I'm a youth basketball coach. I work part-time, almost full-time hours. And I also go to school to cut hair. So I try to fit all that in there. But, you know, I've been doing this. I always keep this towards, you know, the top, just because, like I said, you know, guys like y'all motivate me to do this. So
that's love, brother.
Yeah.
Listen, keep going. Do not stop, especially if you really love it. You know, do it as often as you can. If you have other bigger things in your life going on, make sure to attend to them. But at the same time, if you do have a passion, never stop following that passion.
100%.
And, you know, keep it going. You say you got 4,000 subscribers. You're acting like it's not a big number. That's definitely a great number because people have 0. So look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? So keep it going. And I remember you are BHR TV, the YouTube reactions.
Yeah.
So shout out to you.
Yeah,
make sure to subscribe to his channel. Say it again.
Yeah, I think you've actually commented on a video before too. Yeah, we've talked before. For sure.
No, 100%. I'm subscribed, brother. I'm a subscriber. I'm a fan of you. Trust me. I remember now.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I didn't know you asked to subscribe. Hey, that means a lot.
No, 100%, brother. Listen, we appreciate you. We're going to keep calling people, but make sure to definitely, you know, stay tapped in. We're going to try to do more content like this, making people call in, and we appreciate you, your family, and much love to you, and keep the grind going, brother.
Keep it going, bro.
All right, for sure. Y'all take care.
Thank you, man.
Take care, man.
Stay smooth, yeah.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Tennessee is called California back. They're calling.
Yo, so
we can do this one and maybe
Please
another
leave
one
your
more.
message for
Oh.
4-2.
Here we go. California.
Yes, hello.
Here we go, Cap. 52 episode, 52 week anniversary, 1 year anniversary. Who is calling? Where are they calling from?
Hello, yes. Yes, my name is Angel Diaz. I'm calling from Los Angeles, California.
That's love. How old are you, brother?
21.
21. And what was your first introduction to us?
Well, my first introduction to you guys, it was when I first saw you guys, was when you guys reviewed the Travis Scott Birds in the Trap album.
The OG album. Yep. That's love.
He's been around.
You've been around for a minute, brother. Thank you. What made you want to call in? I saw you call a couple times. We make sure to call you back. What made you want to call in today?
Oh, yes. I called you guys just to say that I love your podcast. I
Thank you.
To watch it almost every week, if not once a week.
Thank you.
And your YouTube videos, your channel, I love it. You guys been killing it. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. No, listen,
Appreciate
it means
you,
the
bro.
world to us.
For real.
Trust me. You are not, taken for granted. You really mean a lot to us. You're everything. Without fans like you guys, we wouldn't be doing nothing, because at the same time you're fans, but you're actually family. You're a brother. You're a family member to the crew, the family, the Cap crew. You're part of the Cap crew. I forgot to say that today to people, but you're definitely a part of that. And, we appreciate you, man. Stay safe wherever you are. And remember that we love you, and, make sure to tap in. We're going to try to do more caller type of content. So make sure to tap in. We can have even more conversations with questions further along in the future.
All right. Thank you, guys.
No problem, brother. Be safe.
Stay safe, yeah.
Love, man. Love you.
Bye.
There we have
It's crazy because it's like sometimes you forget that, you just look at the subscribers as a number, but bro, this is
These are humans.
People,
He said he listens multiple times a week sometimes, right?
You might.
No, I'm just saying. Like you
I've
forget.
never looked at. I consider them.
Yeah, don't put words in
huge
Marloon's
supporters.
mouth. Don't
Please.
put words in Marloon's mouth, Edwin.
I don't look at it as numbers. I see their names. That was Angel. I bet you didn't hear his name.
Yeah.
Angel.
Shout out to Angel.
Yo.
Yup.
Hey, Mata,
What's up? What's up?
I already know.
Who's that?
That's Kid the Wiz.
Nah. What do you mean, Kid the Wiz?
You about to send us a new half flip, your trick, yo.
What's up,
Alright, what we're not gonna do is make jokes. Alright?
Listen, Cap, 1 year anniversary. Introduce yourself to the callers. Who's calling in? Where are you from? What you doing right now?
Yo, what's the word? It's the BMG, the breast milk guzzler.
Hey, yo.
Who's this?
Edwin is so confused right now. Edwin is so
Hey, yo, Hey, yo, congratulations, 1 year, Cap.
Thank you,
sir.
brother.
Providence, Rhode Island, stand up.
You already know.
Ain't you
Love
from
you, bro.
Pawtucket?
Hey, yo, you're not gonna suspect me. I'm not from Kentucky. I'm not Kid the Wiz.
And we both from the bucket, so I know that you're dirty.
Nah.
Nigga, yo. This nigga Joan,
Joan,
bro.
nigga.
Who
Come on.
else? Nigga, yo. This nigga.
Edwin is
Nah,
like high right
Everyone's
now.
still asking, who is this, bro? The brother
My name
Joan,
is not Joanne, bro. You guys got the wrong guy.
Nigga
not me.
Hajib.
Ajib.
Who's
I have no idea who that is.
My name's not Joanne. You guys got the wrong number.
Oh, listen, brother, we appreciate you calling in, man.
Yeah,
For
much
real,
love,
means a
bro.
love. You know, for real. You know, and I know a lot of people probably were too shy to call in. They think they're too cool.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people DM
facts,
me they were
facts.
calling. They haven't called. Yeah, I know a couple people. Tiana.
John's only
Noel.
one, bro. He and me.
Yeah, so that's love, man. We really appreciate you, man. You know.
David, Brian. We can just keep saying names.
Nah, they all too cool for you guys.
Bunch of bums.
Much love.
Damn.
Keep doing what y'all doing. Your podcast, that shit's lit. Erwin, you still owe me my money.
Damn.
Uh,
Put me on blast like that.
Is this your drug dealer? Alan? Do you have your drug dealer call the freaking podcast? The kids are listening.
He said it's the only way you
Someone
can get in
send that man to
contact.
jail.
Nah,
Alright,
we
fellas,
appreciate
take care.
you,
Much
John.
love,
bro.
brody.
Much love,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Love,
That's
man.
all.
What else happened? Erlen wanted to get him off fast.
Like that. Mention the money.
Now they think people owe me money and shit. Listen.
Wait, who
someone
was
called from
that?
New
Joan,
Jersey.
Wow,
bro.
you serious, bro?
That's Brian's
Brian's-
best friend. Brian's old neighbor, Joanne.
Oh,
Handsome kid.
Okay.
Looks like
You
Kid
seen
the
him,
Wiz,
you
the
know.
dancer. Kid the
I'll
Wiz
show
on the
you a
track.
picture. You know who he is.
Kind of looks like a darker
Hello?
version of you.
Yo,
Cap 52 1 year anniversary episode. Who is calling? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from New Jersey.
Hey.
Much love, brother. Introduce yourself to the people. Who are you? How old are you?
I'm Yancey. I'm 16. I've been watching you
16.
guys since like 19.
Wow. Damn. Since you were 13 years old? Damn.
Yeah, like 13.
That's fine. What was your first introduction to us?
Who is that?
Hold on.
Tell them it's a
My bad,
YouTuber.
that's my little sister.
That's cool.
The trippy red one.
Did you write one?
Trippy.
That's love. That's love, man.
Yeah.
How's it out there in Jersey? How's everything right now? You chilling? Everything's safe? Everyone's good?
Yeah, it's good. Just focusing on school.
Okay.
That's what's up.
What grade are you in right now?
I'm in my last year of high school.
Last year in high school? Okay, so you're about to graduate soon. Do you have
Oh,
a
he's
college
young.
selected?
Right now I'm figuring out what I want to do.
Okay, so you might not go to
Yeah, I'm
college
good.
at all?
Probably, yeah, for business and stuff.
That's what's up. What do you do, if you don't mind us asking? Do you have anything of your, profession? Are you have any interests, any dreams? Are you, I know a lot of our fans are like up and coming artists, rappers. What do you do?
I like music too. I thought about music, but I like soccer. Like I grew up playing soccer, so I'll
Soccer.
probably,
What's your nationality?
yeah. Mexican.
Mexican.
Are
Okay.
you still playing soccer? Are you gonna pursue it in college too?
Yeah, probably.
For sure.
Business or soccer?
Definitely should.
Yeah. I mean, I played baseball. This is mindset here. I played baseball and I did the college thing for a couple of years, man, and that student athlete life is fire, bro. Like I recommend it for sure.
It's, I was gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's hard, but like
if you have a passion for it, go for it, man.
Yeah, if you got a passion for it, go for it, brother. What's your favorite soccer player?
I like Messi.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Marlon's a Messi
Man
fan.
has taste.
Messi's the best.
That's reality.
Messi's the GOAT.
It's reality.
Yeah. I'm more of a Speed fan. I think Speed is going to dominate.
That's not a fucking soccer player.
Speed? I was about to say, who's that? Oh, Speed is that YouTuber, the crazy kid. Oh, man.
Oh, he's not crazy, Edwin.
Why are you calling
He's
him
crazy.
He's talented.
He's talented.
Yeah.
He's
He's
crazy.
crazy. He called the police on himself, no?
Speed is
Like,
the best
he
player
did
in
a
the world.
fake...
He's the best player in the world.
Best player in the world, bro. Listen,
He didn't.
said it.
He didn't score in the Sidemen challenge in the Sidemen match though.
He did, but it was outside.
Yeah,
Outside,
that's
right?
bad though.
Offside. Listen, we appreciate you, brother, calling in, caring about us. You mean the world to us. You're a family. You're not just fans. You guys are family. You're a brother, and you're the youngest caller so far. So make sure to realize that you're 16 years old, but doesn't mean that you're too young for anything. You are the future. You guys are really the future. You're almost a decade younger than us. Not really, but
Decade younger than me.
decade younger than Marlon, 10 years younger than Marlon. So
Yeah.
there's definitely a huge age difference. But at your age, we definitely were in similar paths, trying to discover who we are, trying to discover what we wanted to do. So never feel lost. Never feel like you're a mistake or a failure. You don't know. Oh, everyone else is doing something, so I feel like I'm left out of that. That everyone has their own journey.
Yeah, if you ever feel stuck and shit like that, always feel free to hit us up. We'll reply. Maybe not on time, but we'll reply.
to you.
Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever hesitate to do none of that shit because that's what we're here for.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate you, brother. Be safe. Enjoy your night, and thank you for calling in again.
Take care.
Yeah, thank you, man. Take care.
Much love.
16 years old, man. Very young.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Very young.
He's graduating
Very
high
young.
school, 16.
Very young.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah,
very,
he's
very
young
young.
for that, right?
Yeah.
Like
Very
when we
young.
graduate, 18. I graduated 18 years
I
old.
graduated 18 too.
Yeah, shit.
That's
He's
back
ahead of
in
the game.
first grade.
I was going to tell you how to go to college. I'm playing.
Nah, high school. Though.
My God.
Let's move on to topics. Let me see.
We got any, no more. We should ask them any questions for us too if they had them. Thought about it. Too.
I'm DMing some people like, oh, Rob was gonna call Tiana, a couple girls. They haven't called yet, so.
You can't force it, man.
Oh my God, I be getting the wildest DMs, man.
Go ahead, show the
Nike shit.
Show the Nike.
Someone just DM me. You want that fat ass to get fucked in 8?
Hey,
bro?
Yo.
What the hell is wrong with people? You know what it is? There's there's a Twitter online that has a similar username than mine. It's a vibe, but it's spelled differently. And people keep adding me, and it's a gay porn star. They think it's me.
Oh,
They
shit.
think I'm a gay porn star.
Oh,
So someone
my
posted
God.
their butt on the guy, whoever that is, posted their butt on.
Oh my!
I don't. It's not me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sounds cheeks
You
is out
sure?
there, yo. Yeah,
You
for
sure?
real.
No, 100% is not me. I would be proudly promoting that shit, making the money off that
we
shit.
heard the
The
OnlyFans
link
and
would be in
stuff.
my bio. Trust me. But it's not me. But let's keep it going. We might get some random calls, but we got to continue the podcast going, guys. We have some topics to discuss for the week, news to discuss. Breaking news, as I was
You gonna use
preparing to step in. We don't need that right now.
Oh, right.
As I was preparing to step in, Cardi B has been beefing today on Twitter with JT from the City Girls. They've been having a back and forth. For those who don't know, the actual conflict actually makes it stickier here because JT signed to Quality Control QC. City Girls, they're signed to QC. Who also is signed to QC? The Migos. Who does Cardi B date? Offset. So it's like a weird, so now they've been throwing darts and throwing the label into the mix of the situation, right? But for those who don't know, Cardi B has been having issues with this rapper female Akbar or something back and forth, and then subliminals with Nicki Minaj. But in today, for some reason, JT stepped in. I guess JT was tweeting. Wait, someone's calling in again. Let me see. I'll pick it up. I might ask him about the topic. Hello.
Eleni Senna, aka E-Bands, aka to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
She called from jail.
Wait, what happened? What happened? Did it hang up?
Damn, it hung up. Shit.
It hung
And
up?
they had energy too, yeah.
No, it hung up or we hung up? Let me see me call back.
She went to voicemail.
She's like, damn, they hung up on me like that.
Hello?
Try that again. I think it hung up. What happened? Who's
Yeah.
calling in?
What happened?
Damn, I know y'all heard the intro.
Nah, do it again.
I heard a lot of AKAs.
Damn. I said, it's Eleni Senna, a.k.a. E-Bands, a.k.a. Big E Herbo. Good morning, how are you? How are you? Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a little dark outside for morning.
No, but they're gonna be listening to this in the morning.
Yeah. Where do you
She's smarter
live?
than all of us.
Just thinking ahead of time.
Nah, I'm live. Well, I'm in Miami right now, but like, I'm from Rhode Island type shit.
Okay.
Shout out to Eleni. I didn't know Eleni.
Nope.
Jada's best friend, Eleni, that we saw at
Oh, she had mad energy. Okay, this makes sense. Okay.
All right, listen, that wasn't me. That was the 5 shots at Casamigos.
Listen.
I apologize in advance. That man that makes me do a couple strange things.
Oh man.
But talk to the people real quick, Eleni. What's the vibes? What are you doing? Where you at right now?
Right now, I'm in Miami, Florida. Feel me? I'm smoking real good because I know Miami got the trash, but I got, the gas. Hello. Just got out of class.
How's it?
Studying for you.
Did you get hit
What
by a
happened?
hurricane? Did the hurricane affect you? Were you high during the
Yo,
hurricane?
that shit was crazy. How did I have a whole tornado next to my house?
Oh, shit.
It wasn't next to, but like it was less than a mile away. So that's next to my house. Feel me? The wind was going crazy. Like it was doing a Macarena dance out there. The water, it was flooding everywhere.
Yeah.
It was getting real bad. A couple trees got pulled out, branches everywhere, but I'm fine. I'm chilling, My Patron kept me safe.
Oh my goodness.
Man. She's talking facts. You gotta stay warm with some alcohol in you, because listen, if the power goes out, you got no heat.
Yeah.
Put that heat inside you.
Couple shots in, you hot.
Like who's gonna save me?
Oh
Listen.
Ain't
man.
no rescue in Florida. They're going out to the Gators. Like damn.
Listen, talk to the people when it comes to music. What's your favorite album this year? Do you have a favorite album?
My favorite album right now, honestly, I am not a favorite album type of person, but like I jump around.
What's your favorite song? Munch?
Hell
You're
no.
obsessed with
Thought I was
that.
for you? No, I'm joking. But no. Oh no, don't get me wrong. The girl's voice sounds real nice. I'll never talk down on it. But like, she only had a few good bars. I'm still jacking that song for the rest of the year, though. Don't get me wrong. But
What's your favorite song?
know.
If not
I
Ice
feel-
Spice.
if it's not Ice Spice, right now I'm getting into the old tunes. Like TikTok got me listening to all the old stuff. So my favorite song right now is Novocaine by Frank Ocean. A classic.
Oh,
That's a good ass
damn.
one, yeah.
Throwing that shit
Yeah.
back.
Facts.
Threw a bag back. You feel me?
Listen,
And
Eleni,
I'm also listening to like old Future right now. I don't know why, but I'm just in like
I've
an
been
old
too.
like vibe right now.
yeah, Future's that guy. No matter what, he's
Got
timeless.
so much music.
There's a
feel
lot of
me?
men listening to Eleni. They might be, asking or wondering if you're single, because a lot of our females have called in, but
This
I feel like they
guy.
sounded too young. She's the first one to
Now,
call that
listen.
sounds of age. So
That's
tell the
crazy, it's
people
'cause I sound like a
what's your
man,
status?
huh?
What's going on? What
Huh?
are you looking for in a man?
What I'm looking for in a man, you gotta be funny because if I'm automatically funnier than
Don't
you.
point
It's
at
okay.
me.
But
Edwin.
look,
Hey.
Edwin, you're a
Stop.
funny
you
guy.
are
Keep going,
funny.
Eleni. What
This
else?
is absurd. How am I supposed to laugh every day?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And then like half the time, if they're not funny, that means they ain't got no funny bones. So now niggas is gonna look at me like I'm crazy. The whole time I'm laughing by myself.
She's
I don't
talking
got time
facts.
for none of that. You
What
feel
else?
me?
What else?
But no, I look for some humor. I'm short, so I ain't looking that much for height. But if you're shorter than me, that's really a problem. Like you should really talk to your like.
How
genetic
tall
self.
are you?
This
How
girl's
tall?
hilarious.
And what else?
How tall are you? How tall are you?
You gotta. I'm 5'1.5".
Damn.
I'm jacking 5'2" though.
She
if
put the
anybody
half in
asks.
there.
She's
had to
right.
put the half
She's
in
right.
there.
If a
Three
guy's
quarters,
shorter
but
than
I'm
her,
trying to humble myself.
yeah, you look tall, and I didn't know you were that short. But if a guy's shorter than you, I think he's legally a midget.
Midget.
You understand? Like at that point, I gotta call your mom and be like, "Why'd you do that?"
Oh my god.
But yeah, funny, gotta be at least taller than me. You don't gotta be fly, but you gotta know how to dress. Like, there's no way you're walking out with polka dots and like plaid shorts. That's like, that's crazy. My 6-year-old father dresses better than you, and he wears like hats. I'm out of here.
Yo.
Listen, Ellie, next time you're in town, you gotta hop on the podcast.
I thought she hung up.
You gotta hop on the podcast as a co-host for the day.
Yo.
110%. I'll be back home for I think in 2 weeks I'll be back home for a couple of days for my niece's second birthday party. You know, I'll definitely be stopping by. Maybe if you stop by the Sang's house, you already know I'm gonna be there too because I live there too.
Yep, 100%. That's true. She's a relative there at this point.
Oh man.
Listen, much love. I appreciate you calling in for real. And I definitely got to get you on the podcast as a co-host because there's going to be some funny interactions that day. But stay safe out there. The hurricane might boomerang back and hit you guys again. So
it better not. But all right, Fred.
You wish this some fucked up shit at that, bro.
Much love, Eleni. Thank you.
Please, how you just don't make that shit I'm like, hold on. This is not a SpongeBob episode.
Yo, be safe. Be smooth.
All right, you too, guys. Bye.
Love.
All right, bye.
Eleni, hilarious, amazing person. I love Eleni. Eleni's a great person. Beautiful girl too, Edwin, in case you were wondering. There we have it. Why are you awkward?
Awkward.
Well, okay, my bad. He's not awkward. I'm awkward. Let's keep going.
He says something on Instagram.
He already sent the DM.
Stop it, man. Okay. No, I don't even know her, bro.
Man, but listen, here we have, going back to the girls, speaking of the girls, JT and Cardi B going back. Cardi B randomly tweeted, go fetch. Then JT said, Cardi, go fetch a real talent. Why are we DMing and you come back here to put on a show for these kids? Then she said, so wait, me and you are talking DM woman to woman and you take it to the timeline, throw shots, calling me a bully and a wiener. Why you calling me dumb and you talking about a talent? Ha, you forgot that P tried to put me on with your writer. So now she's saying P, the owner of Quality Control, is how used to help JT. The City Girls write. They don't write their own bars allegedly. Okay, but then Cardi's confirming that she's also not writing her own shit, unless she means just a hook, whatever the case may be, right? And then she said, matter of fact, I'm not even doing this on the timeline. It's becoming repetitive. For doggy treats, we already know. We've been addressing it in the DM. That she kept going. That she posted a clip of JT giving Cardi B props years ago.
For a lot of normal girls that feel like they can be rappers, you know. I love Cardi for that. Like, you know, Cardi, you seen her. I watched Cardi from being that girl in her bed to being on Met Gala. So it's like, okay, yeah.
So it's like she's saying like, you a fan. They're taking it there. They're very what's it called? Pettiness. The petty level's high right now. And then she said, JT, no, you wanted our writer for our hooks, for our sound, because you clearly have none. Ask any writer. I write my own shit. You know this, bitch.
Oh, shit.
And then Cardi B said, I definitely didn't. P wanted to put me into your writers because y'all numbers make him pennies. My talent speaks for itself, though. Then she put up a photo, screenshots of the song that they have with Cardi B being the most viewed and highest listened to song. So,
what was that?
Tiana's calling. Let's get Tiana in on this and actually get her opinion on it.
After you told her to hit us up?
Tiana!
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Oh, shit.
Jail phone.
Okay, she's going to probably call back. But let's see. Cardi, I'm not impressed. I don't care. I'm not about no beef with you, girl. Is you crazy? And she's like, I didn't hit you back in the DM 20 minutes ago. I got on the timeline of response, opportunities. If the shoe fits, that's your fault. Cardi B to her. Let me see, because there was something else like more serious. Wait, I'm going back to this tweet because I'm doing something for Doggy Treats. She said, hot shit debuted higher than any song you ever dropped or been on. Prison Pants. Because JT, remember she went to prison, she got out of jail? Everybody has good and bad moments, but you haven't had it one since what? Act Up?
It's so corny.
So it's very petty. Very petty, very childish. And I think it really gets drived up from the female fan bases, like the the Barty Gang, what is the other one? The Barbs, Nicki Minaj's Barbs. They always make this shit like a thing. Oh, don't laugh at the Barbs, nigga. You will get murdered.
I love Nicki.
Okay, good save.
I love Nicki.
But they're very serious. They've come at me like it's very. So I think like their pettiness and online with shit makes these beefs, because we have videos of JT and the City Girls showing love to Nicki, obviously, and I'm showing love to both Nicki and Cardi, and now they have them pinned against Cardi. It's like they're making the female artists fight, and always seems to be a situation with the female rappers for no reason, because it's like what is happening here. Let's get back to the music. But that literally happened. Breaking news on the way here in here. Let's see.
It's always going to be some.
Tiana called. Let's call her back. One of our friends, my oldest friend, Tiana and David. I know Tiana and David since the age of 6. She's calling for the anniversary, but let's get her opinion on this because she's a female and also an artist, female artist. Tiana, Cap, 1 year anniversary. Tell the people who you are, where you're from, and what you're doing.
Anniversary. Happy anniversary. What'd you say?
Tell the people who you are and where you're from, what you're doing.
My name is Tiana. I'm currently working on music, and I'm from Providence, Rhode Island.
That's what's up. How old are you? For the people that want to know. Don't tell your age, actually.
Why do they want to know? They don't want to know. They don't need to know.
Listen, Tiana, you're a female artist. We were just talking about this topic. I'm not sure if you saw it happen on the timeline. What's the tea, sis? When it comes to JT and Cardi going back and forth, I'm not sure if you got caught up to date real quick. It's probably on Shade Room by now.
I'm not caught up to date. I'm not caught up to date.
You're not caught up to date?
I seen somebody tweeting. No, I haven't really been on my phone. I seen somebody tweet something about them going at it, but I did not see a thing.
Yeah, so basically JT and Cardi were going at it in the DMs privately, and then JT tweeted something subliminally at Cardi, and then Cardi tweeted a sub back, but then JT responded to Cardi's sub like, damn, why you gotta bring it to the timeline? We were in the DMs, blah, blah, blah. So now they've been going back and forth, alleging that they used each other's ghostwriters and this and that. A bunch of very much shenanigans. But what's your opinion on it as a female, and aside from that, also a female artist? Because I think I just stated that it's like a lot of the times when it comes to these female artists, the beefs that they have is really for nothing, and I think the fan bases are at fault. What do you think about that?
I mean, as a female or as a woman, period, I hate to see women go at it, right? Because I feel like we should always be uplifting each other. But as far as the fan bases, I can definitely agree that when fans get involved, things can get messier, especially when it comes to like fake screenshots and all the social media drama. I don't like it now. I need to catch up. I didn't see any of that stuff happen, but I don't know. I hope everybody just settles everything, especially the female rappers. Like, I wish it was like it was back in the day. I want everybody on the track and just, showing love and respecting each other.
No, 100%. That's very much facts. And any words for the people, or any words for the men in here? We have Marloon, Erlen, we got Edwin in here acting weird, acting shy. I don't know what's going on. What's going on?
Acting weird, acting shy. Give him a
Coming
shot.
at me, damn. It's been a while since I've done this, bro. I'm sorry.
She said, give him a shot, he'll be all right.
Give him a shot, he'll be all right.
I wanted some, I was telling him we should have grabbed some wine, but we're good.
But you didn't want to put a single dime for it.
I don't have my freaking ID on me.
Tiana,
I don't have my ID on me, bro.
So no fucking offer.
Relax.
Like 6 IDs at once?
What happened?
Aren't you the man? Do you remember that time you carried like 6 IDs at once?
She was there.
Damn. We got kicked out. Thanks, Tiana. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for reminding Vic. Jeez.
He had all his expired IDs in his pocket.
That guy looked at me like I was a criminal, bro.
Like, this guy's gonna fucking
rob
security.
This man and his fake ass IDs. They were not trying to let him in.
How fucking old are you that you have 6 different
ones? That was a couple years ago, right? That was I just like carrying them. This was at least at that time. After that,
you usually return them. Nobody has their old IDs.
He says it makes his pocket look fatter.
This nigga Mar.
Wow.
I never carry cash on me.
Scared the shit out of me. Imagine going on a date with Edwin, you just see a bunch of IDs fall out. You're just like, what the fuck?
Like, it's Jeffrey Dahmer.
All right, let's hang up the phone.
How old are you? What's your real name?
Jesus, man, I forgot about that.
Listen, she's not gonna let you forget. She's one of the witnesses. We all saw it.
Jeez, thanks, Tiana.
But we appreciate you, Tiana. Any last words on your way out?
Nothing. Again, happy 1 year anniversary. I love you guys and keep doing what you're doing.
Love you back, my sister. Much love.
Love you, kid.
I'm gonna update with you. We're gonna tap in soon. We're gonna talk about this JT madness.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Right.
Bye,
safe.
guys.
Bye.
Take care. That's
man.
funny.
Then we have the girls talking. Now, moving on. Breaking news as of today. Put the camera on me.
It's on. It's been.
I just like saying that. It's like when they do those Breakfast Club interviews. Which one's my camera? Which one? Calm down, bitch. No, I don't know. It's not I meant whatever. Kanye West is dropping his new Yeezy season line, Season 9, and a part of this collection is a White Lives Matter t-shirt. On the back of his back, The shirt says literally "White Lives Matter." Now people are in uproar. Obviously, the shirts everywhere. And aside from that, going viral, he was pictured with Candace Owens at the actual Yeezy season show, the fashion show, standing by right next to her. She was wearing the White Lives Matter shirt as well. For those who don't know who she is, very controversial politician, Republican, conservative, but she's black, so she made like a huge like splash online when she came onto the scene years ago, because people were like, what? It's like you rarely see her type of opinions and perspective from a black person, but I think that's why Kanye likes her, because she's like an outlier. She stands out, right? And he always says some outline type of shit. Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, rapper Jaden Smith, was there at the fashion show. He tweeted that he left once he saw the White Lives Matter shirt. He tweeted he left the show. He's not supportive of that. He said, I don't care who you are. If I don't like your message, I'm not with it. And that's big for Jaden Smith, because Jaden Smith idolizes Kanye West, is one of his idols. So, bold move, Mr. Jaden. But he did that. He tweeted that, made it public that he left. It's in, I want to say Paris. I think it's Fashion Week in Paris. I don't know what's going on, because it's Fashion Week everywhere, every week, it feels like. Like, it was New York Fashion Week. Is it Paris Fashion Week now? I don't know what's going on. Kanye West was modeling in the Balenciaga Fashion Week show. And now today, I didn't even know he was having a line dropping, because he had this dispute with Gap and Adidas. So no one knew if he was even like still dropping clothes. Like, is it really the real? Like, what's going on? And now he's spelling it Y-Z-Y. It's not Yeezy. Now it's Y-Z-Y. Legally, he probably can't spell it Yeezy with the E-E, because he used to call it that. Everything Yeezy season. Now it's Y-Z-Y. Has to be some legal ramifications, because I know, I study shit. I'm like, once I see that, I'm like, oh.
I mean, yeah, there was something that, like,
I feel like it's been like that for a while, no?
Adidas and Gap actually came out with something saying that, like, everything Yeezy, like, that has to do with his name, everything he's made, pretty much, like, it's them now. Like, they own it. So a lot of people are trying to be like, what is Kanye signing? Like, what are the contracts that are being presented? Because it's like, he deadass just gave everything away pretty much, and that's why he probably ain't seeing a lot of Yeezy like titles and stuff. Because supposedly Gap and Adidas own it.
That makes sense. He probably signed a horrible contract. Everyone thought he signed a great contract. At first, I thought it was allegedly that he owned Yeezy. That's his brand, but it was like distributed through Adidas. That's what it made out to be. People thought that like he was still majority owner, but no. That seems to not be the case, because it wouldn't be all this uproar. It wouldn't be all this shit with these lawyers. And he's hired a bunch of lawyers. I think he's gone through multiple lawyers for this case. They just announced he went and got his 6th lawyer now for the divorce case with Kim. So he's spending a lot of money on that. Obviously, he's a billionaire. Will this affect his legacy, his clothing brand, fashion legacy? But aside from that, the legal ramifications, the message, White Lives Matter. No one is saying that they do not matter.
I don't know where you,
but you
pulled that out.
He's tweaking with that.
You are trying to be a shock jock. You're trying to create a moment in the culture, and you're trying to create potentially a conversation. Everyone knows that they matter. When Black Lives Matter, the movement came out, it was never a Black Lives Only matter. It was, hey, Black lives are being killed. Here's a reminder for those who don't know, Black Lives Matter. I think America knows that white lives matter, because we are engulfed by white America. By the time we step out this door, who owns this building? Who do we pay rent to in the studio? It's white people. Everything is white. The cops that pull us over down the street, if we go too fast, there's going to be a white cop.
Especially here in Johnston.
We live in Rhode Island. The entire state, 85% they say is white. You know, we just live in Providence, in the middle of the capital and shit, so we see a lot of more diverse colors, but hit URI or university, everything's white. So we know that white lives, they have to matter, because at this point, if white lives didn't matter, then why the fuck do they run everything in America? It's like, we get that. But then, is he trying to be controversial? Is he trying to be like, fashion is statements? So let me do, this is fashion because fashion is art. Let me be like, oh, spice it up. What? Because I would have never, because yes, he has said slavery is a choice. He has said Donald Trump's my dad. He has said Harriet Tubman didn't free slaves. Now he's saying, without saying with his mouth, put it in his clothes, white lives matter? It's like, what is, you're Kanye West, so are we shocked? Is it Kanye being Kanye? Or is it him literally trying to disrespect and downplay black people and black culture? What's going on? What do you guys think? What's your opinions?
I mean, shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I don't know what's his understanding of when the Black Lives Matter stuff came out. Like, is he... I don't know. It's really just confusing. Like, for me, I feel like he's just trying to sell these shirts. But like how you said, he's trying to just shock drop, like have some controversy out, have some talking. Because of course, like I don't know, bro. That's just so weird. Why would he do that? Like,
yeah. And when it comes to the organization BLM, the Black Lives Matter creators, don't get me wrong, if they are doing what they've been allegedly doing, taking that donation money and misusing it, buying mansions and shit, is definitely fuck them. Do not get me wrong. Wow. I do not stand with none of that shit that they've been doing if they're really doing it. But we also can separate a movement from an organization. Just because the organization that initially started the movement might be on some bullshit doesn't mean that the movement is bullshit, because the message is clear. Black lives matter. Black lives are being killed every single day. Now, what's going on with this white lives matter shit?
Yeah.
Well, before the white,
never said that. People
before it was all lives matter, and then police, right? And then they got the police into it, and
people never said white lives matter.
Yeah.
This is like some new shit now.
Yeah.
Like Kanye's like, he probably thought that. You're like, no one ever said that.
Yeah, no one ever said that. But it's like, come on, though. It's like, so then why bring that back up? And now it's, I don't like that, bro. Like, we get it. Like,
next thing we're gonna see is him bleaching his skin.
Yo,
Sammy, so
listen.
I don't like that type of Kanye.
Listen.
Come on.
I don't think he's wrong.
Come on.
Kanye West is probably going to bleach his skin in 2023. You heard it here first. We predicted it.
That'll be wild.
Why wouldn't he? He said he's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that'd be the ultimate.
He said he's Michael Jackson.
I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. But, yeah, no, that threw me off. It looks nice aesthetically. This is just me, just as an artist looking at it. But other than that, I think it was cool.
Bro, it's just white big text on black shirts.
It still looks clean. I don't like the message though. Why it got dark? Why you guys got to stop taking shit so serious.
Listen, I know you already bought the shirt. I saw your email. You got the notification of the receipt. He got 2 shipped to his house.
The only Kanye shit I copped before was I feel like I'm Kobe. It's the only one.
Listen, that Kanye West White Lives Matter shirt, the night it drops online, is gonna be on StockX for $20, guaranteed. No one's gonna fucking resell that shit for money.
I have no idea why he did that though. It's really weird.
$20 on StockX.
I don't think it'll be resale, but he'll definitely have some people buying it though.
Oh yeah, the people that rock with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, but speaking of white lives, breaking news today as well. Donald Trump is suing CNN for $475 million for calling him an insurrectionist, racist, Russian hacky, and comparing him to Hitler.
Kanye's boy.
Kanye's boy Trump. So basically, here we have it right here. Being likened to Hitler and being likened to Hitler is historically defamation per se, such as a comparison tends to subject the target and has subjected the plaintiff to hatred, contempt, distrust, ridicule, and even fear for the comparison. He has had an adverse impact on the plaintiff's reputation and political career. So basically saying that it's affected his career and his potential run again for the next election. What CNN has done. He's suing them, or is it suing the term, right? Yeah, suing, lawsuit of $475 million. That's a lot of money. $475 million. Now, would he win this case? Is interesting because Trump is like, there's always new things with him, as if like it seems like he's gonna be in jail soon. Like there's always, we spoke about the FBI going to Mar-a-Lago and all that. Like you didn't know?
I didn't hear about this.
You didn't know the FBI literally broke into his house and took all his the papers that he took from the White House? You never heard about this with Trump?
No. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Nah, there's more. I forgot what happened recently. Some more shit's been happening recently, but I think the Attorney General, I don't want to speak misinformed. Fake news. Cap. I don't want to talk about fake news. Cap. We're here in the Cap, the podcast, fake news. But there we have it. Breaking news for those who don't know. He's suing CNN. Very interesting. People are always, if you're a Republican, you're always anti-CNN. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens if CNN actually responds to this lawsuit. Do they settle out of court? Are they going to pursue this? Will they lose this lawsuit? They definitely have money to pay up, but that's going to be looking crazy if CNN loses a lawsuit to Trump. It's going to make them kind of discreditable as a news source. And at the same time, a lot of these news sources have been on some bullshit. Depending on whatever you feel about it, you don't have to even pick a side. Fox News, CNN, they've been on some like, let's get to the news. They don't get to the news. They get to like the opinions and the bullshit. So if they really were comparing him to Hitler and Nazis and shit, he definitely has the right to sue them.
But if he wins, though, he's going to be able to sue.
A lot of money.
He's going to be able to sue everybody, though, because they're not the only people who be cooking him for what he does. Like, almost everybody has something about Trump. So it's like,
this is like a personal thing.
Yeah.
As long as you don't sue us, go ahead, bro. Have fun.
Yeah.
For $5.
Listen. Marlon voted for him.
I don't fuck with you.
Marlon voted.
I don't fuck with you.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now.
He's like the Big Sean song.
I think you a bitch.
The way he said that. Yeah.
Hey, that's just my personal opinion. And if you're gonna get heated because I said that, guess what?
Marlon's gonna get sued.
You can suck my dick.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, speaking of... Oh, shit. I thought your bones cracked. Speaking of sucking dick and telling people to fuck off, the ambassador of Ukraine has told Elon Musk on Twitter to fuck off, literally, because Elon Musk went on Twitter and tweeted out a peace proposal between Russia and Ukraine, and he made people do like he did like a poll, like yes, no. The question was this. This is the peace proposal. So he said, this should be the peace proposal between Ukraine and Russia. This was Elon Musk's idea. Redo elections of annexed regions under United Nations supervision. Russia leaves if that is will of the people. Crimea, formerly part of Russia, as it had been since 1783 until Kuzmechev's mistake. I don't know how to pronounce it. My apologies, Russian. Water supply to Crimea assured. Ukraine remains neutral. So basically a plan, as if he's a politician. Like, this is what it should be, right? Yes, no. So 600,000, more than that right now, probably millions of people voted. And he responded. He said the only outcome is that now no Ukrainian will buy your fucking Tesla crap. So good luck to you, Elon. Fuck off is my very diplomatic reply to you, Elon Musk. That's the ambassador. And then... let me try to find him.
I like that, dude.
Man, the actual president of Ukraine tweeted, which at Elon Musk do you like more? And he did his own poll. He said, the one that supports Ukraine, people voted 82% for that. And he said in the bottom, the one that supports Russia, 18% for that. So he was like dissing him back, the president, because the ambassador tweeted him, but then the president didn't get involved, and so now doing this. And then Elon responded to the president. He said, I still very much support Ukraine, but am convinced that massive, escalation of the war will cause great harm to Ukraine and possibly the world, my bad. Because I believe Ukraine has filed officially to join... what is that term? We talked about it here. We talked about Ukraine before, when like they can join the.
Is it NATO?
NATO. Yeah. Thank you for the save right there. That's my historian right there, Erlen. NATO. I didn't have them on top of my head. NATO. That's correct. Because they're pushing for that to have it happen. So if they push for that, it can officially cause a world war. Because, or potentially, let's not say officially, potentially, because you're gonna get the U.S. involvement and all that. So people have been like celebrating, and at the same time, there are people like, hold up, no. This can't stop the war with Russia, but it's like, you can just make Putin matter, and now we could get nuclear warfare happening. So Elon, putting his 2 cents out there, did a poll, etc. And then they know he's so powerful that they're like, hey, fuck your poll. We're dealing with this shit over here. We don't give a fuck about your opinion, you know? But he has every right to share his opinion, but at the same time, I don't know. I guess it's definitely like they just didn't like that. Remember we discussed that he sent Starlinks out there to Ukraine to support Ukraine, but supposedly those Starlinks were paid by the American government. The U.S. paid for those. So it's like confusing. Like we don't know who to believe. What the fuck is going on? I do know this, that lives are at stake. So I'm just praying for people, and I don't want to pick a side or whatever because we might get fucking the ambassador of Ukraine. Fuck off, Cap. Fuck off, you guys. Worst podcast. Whoa, ambassador? What is? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But prayers to the people of Ukraine. Prayers to the people of Russia. We do have Russian fans that I was talking to on Discord. I I don't want to share his opinion because I don't want to make that public, but prayers to him. And yeah, that's crazy. Elon Musk potentially getting involved in nuclear warfare.
My God.
Jesus Christ, man.
Look, I gotta go.
You gotta head out?
Yeah, my mom leaves.
Oh, she's going to Florida?
Yeah, I have to.
Shout out to Ludre Robles. Much love to Ludre. Safe travel. She's heading to Florida tonight.
Yeah, I have to say bye. I think she's probably knocking like right now. Or
think she's sleeping?
Yeah.
All right, if you gotta head out. No worries, brother.
For sure.
Don't show a lot of freaking clips of me. I was just like,
hey, too late. PNB Rock's killers have been revealed. Man. Breaking news: his killers have been officially revealed. It is a father and son duo, along with a stepmother involvement. The story reads as such, right here.
Vic, move his mic.
Move his mic.
Yeah. Good.
Here we have it right here. The details emerge. Prosecutors say that Tyrone, the father, picked up his son from the Roscoe's, drove him to dump his clothes nearby. Wait. That's not the story. Let me read it from the top. My bad, guys. Court documents revealed that an unknown man spotted PNB Rock and his girlfriend, Stephanie, entering Roscoe Chicken and Waffle. Oh, so they were already there. They saw him. So that already takes away that idea, the girlfriend's location. So everyone owes her an apology. I saw Kodak Black. He apologized to her. Nicki Minaj needs to apologize to her. A lot of people that came out and spoke out their way, blaming the girlfriend. Egg in your face, whatever the term is. You're wrong.
Yeah.
We all think we might know something when we fucking don't know the facts. The facts come out, and now we're proven wrong. That was not the case. They were entering the Chicken and Waffle Roscoe's September 12th wearing expensive jewelry. The unidentified person reportedly waited outside for Freddie Lee Tyrone to arrive and then had a conversation, assumingly about PNB Rock. Before Tyrone left, he returned a short time later with his 17-year-old son, dropped his son off a short walk away from the restaurant. Authorities say the teen entered the restaurant and confronted PNB and the girlfriend, my bad. He pointed the gun at them, demanding all their jewelry. Moments later, the boy shot PNB in the chest and twice in the back. Oh, my God. As PNB laid on the floor bleeding, the gunman removed the jewelry from his body and a watch from the girlfriend's wrist before fleeing the scene. The jewels were valued at several $100,000s. Prosecutors say Tyrone picked up his son from the Roscoe's, drove him to dump his clothes nearby. The teen was arrested for murder, conspiracy to commit robbery, and 2 counts each of second-degree robbery, and his stepmother, Chantel, for accessory after the fact. The teen was on a probation and was wearing an ankle monitor at the time of the killing.
Wow.
His father was picked up Thursday in Las Vegas, also hit with murder and robbery charges. The unidentified man who tipped off PNB Rock at the restaurant has not been located yet. Jesus Christ. Heartless, cruel individuals. I'll tell you this much. A father and son robbing and killing PNB Rock in a restaurant in LA? What type of father are you? Yeah. You are the precipice. Like, you are worse than a deadbeat father. You're worse than no father. Like, what type of father leads their son into a crime and puts him in that type of situations? Do you not have any friends to commit a crime with? Do you not have any other homeboys, someone you can pay? Why involve your son at such a young age, 17, so he might not be charged as an adult?
Maybe better get charged as an adult.
I think.
Oh, you think he will?
They'll probably bring him.
He should.
Or they're going to wait till he's 18.
He's going to wait till he's 18 to start the trial and everything. You know, shot PNB Rock once in the chest and twice in the back? You're killing him. Like, bro.
Yes.
But he's 17, so he's a kid. He's fucking dumb.
Is he really, though? He already had an ankle monitor.
Yeah, so
he was out there doing dumb shit already.
So at first I'm thinking like, damn, bro, like as a father, you left the place to go get your son to go commit the murder or the crime at least.
You didn't even have the balls to do it.
So like you're dirty, you're a scumbag like that. Like you don't even got the balls. You gonna bring out your kid and shit, and then. But then it's like, all right, now we hear the story is like the kid also had an ankle monitor. So
wow,
he was also a kid who made a lot of trouble. So, I mean, they probably was both with it. Very dumb though. The ankle monitor, you're getting tracked the whole time. They know where you're at. So like, how are you gonna show up to a place like that?
It's dumb.
Like nothing. But yeah, it's dirty family. Really, it's sad to say.
Fucked up, man. Fucked up.
Yeah.
Bottom of the barrel shit.
Yeah.
Bottom of the barrel shit. Horrible, horrible, despicable shit. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. And I thought it was gonna be, yo, fuck that man, fuck that family, the entire family. Niggas gotta say fuck a family because a family did this crime. Like that was so left field. People did not expect that, but that's how it is. You think you know everything when you don't. And speaking of thinking you know everything when you don't, there's been a trend right now happening. I don't know what's going on in the world. I feel like people are so desperate for money that even people in good positions to actually make money are cheating, potentially, allegedly, some even proven, to guarantee themselves that money. We saw, and we can go, let's go in the order that it actually has happened. So about 2 weeks ago, there's a huge chess scandal. The #1 chess player, arguably of all time, his name is Magnus Carlsen. Yep. He's a legend. Like, I watched videos and interviews on him after that Netflix show came out, Queen's Gambit, that was going viral, because I started to have this obsession with chess. Even though I don't play it, I want to learn. I still haven't learned, but I'm like, this guy's the GOAT, right? But he faced at a tournament.
To put an example of how good he was, he had a reigning streak of 125 winning games. So, like, bro, he's nasty. And this is why the cheating scandal, like, people were thinking the kid cheated because
the kid was the lowest ranked person at that tournament.
Yeah.
Basically 0, battling 1,000, the best guy in the world of all time and definitely the best guy at this tournament. And the kid beat him, but at the same time, after the situation, Magnus decided to step away from the tournament. And people were like, what's going on? Why is he leaving? So people were like, oh, he must be alleging that the guy who cheated. What's going on? What's going on? And then he made this post. He said, Dear Chess World, at the 2022 Sinquefield Cup, I made the unprecedented professional decision to withdraw from the tournament after my round 3 game against Hans Niemann, the alleged cheater, 19 years old. A week later, during the Champions Chess Tour, I resigned against Hans after playing only 1 move. I know that my actions have frustrated many in the chess community. I'm frustrated. I want to play chess. I want to continue to play chess at the highest level in the best events. I believe the cheating in the chess is a big deal and an essential threat to the game. I also believe that chess organizers and all those who care about the sanctity of the game we love should seriously consider increasing security measures and methods of cheat detection for over the board chess. When Niemann was invited last minute to the 2012 Cup, I strongly considered withdrawing prior to the event. I ultimately chose to play. For background and context, he's saying this because Niemann has confessed that at the age of 12, he used to cheat while playing chess with his friends, whatever.
How do you cheat in chess?
There's a lot of ways. I don't know specifically. Do you know? Do you play chess?
Yeah, a quick example would be you're playing on the computer, right?
Okay.
And then I'll pull up the same chessboard on this one, but with a program that shows me what's the best move next.
Okay.
So while I make a move there, I'll make the same move here, but I already know what to play. Like once you play, I'll do the same move, and they'll tell you, oh, move this piece here. So you know.
So this was like virtually?
So no.
No. But you can have someone do that for you because the allegedly is this. He also was caught cheating, but online, playing online in the past prior to I think it was probably a couple years ago. But nonetheless, he is a cheater technically. Not like a major, oh, he's 19 years old, but he's a cheater, right? In the past. So he was saying yo, when I knew he joined this, I didn't even want to be a part of this because he's going to be a part of it. He has already cheated in the past. So I don't want to face him. I don't want to deal with it. And then this happened. He continues saying, I believe that Niemann has cheated more and more recently than he has publicly admitted. His over-the-board progress has been unusual, and throughout our game in the cup, I had the impression that he wasn't tense or even fully concentrated on the game in critical positions, while outplaying me as black in a way I think only a handful of players can do. The game contributed to changing my perspective. This game. We must do something about cheating, and for my part going forward, I don't want to play against people that have cheated repeatedly in the past because I don't know what they are capable of doing in the future. I'm the fucking GOAT, bitch. Fuck off. He didn't say that. I said that, but In my head, he said that. There's more that I would like to say. Unfortunately, at this time, I am limited to what I can say without explicit permission from Neiman to speak openly. So far, I have only been able to speak with my actions, and those actions have stated clearly that I am not willing to play chess with Neiman. I hope that the truth on this matter comes out, whatever it may be. Sincerely, Magnus Carlsen. Now, the rumor is this, that the 19-year-old cheater, Neiman, put anal beads in his ass.
Yeah, so you know how, like, virtually how it's easy to cheat? Like over online,
because the event was live streamed, Mar. So people were watching in the whole world. You could watch them while they were playing against each other.
So with chess over the board, they do like an honor code system. So they ain't really checking to see if you have shit, bro. So what they're trying to say is like, there was nothing visible. So like he had to have anal beads, nigga, that vibrate. And what's
yeah, and there's videos if you look it up. There's videos of him walking in the match. People are alleging that he's walking kind of weird, like as he has some shit up his butt.
They like make the anal bead vibrate a certain way to tell him move this way.
Like Morse code type shit.
Like it could be you from here.
Morse code with the vibration.
Yeah, like it could be you from here watching him live, and then you press a button twice, and that button twice means don't go,
move there.
Yeah, or go now. Yeah. Like have like a thing in your head, like already planned with him, a strategy on some Mission Impossible shit.
You are very committed, my friend.
So they're saying that's the only way he could have possibly done it.
Yeah.
And then if you watch videos from the event, there's so many theories like. When he gets scanned by the metal detector, when it goes down to his feet, he kind of goes like this with his face. Like he kind of closes like, and he like as if he almost got caught with something. And people are like, "What the fuck?" And but there's also people on the other side saying like, you guys are desperate to catch him.
He's getting turned on type shit.
Yeah, people are like, you're desperate to catch him. He didn't do nothing. And then if you watch the match when he's facing Magnus, he's like holding his neck and touching his neck a bit. So it's as if he did have something in his butthole, he could feel the vibration in his throat.
Like that's trying to say like, damn, I don't know what to do right now.
Yeah, like you can feel like,
Oh,
so there's a lot of theories, and like Magnus said himself, he had these, but nothing's proven yet. It's all alleged. But hey,
that's wild. That's a wild one, bro.
Wild one. And this is the only thing that happened in chess so far. But then going forward, now we have the breaking news happening in the competition sport, similar to that one, or the competitor sport, chess, poker. Poker, well, it's not really, right? Chess and checkers, I guess you can compare them.
They're both competition.
They're both competition sports and on table sports. And poker, for this, we're going to have to
move the middle.
Move the balloons. Let's see. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's get the visuals going for this one. And for the other one, the fishing one as well. You guys saw the fishing one. I think Earl sent the tweet.
That fishing one was crazy.
But there's been a scandal in poker. A female facing a male has gone viral. There's a controversy of allegedly her cheating Robbie while facing him. And this is the clip of the actual match right here. The tweet has, I think, like 10 million damn about views already. The video from the actual match. Let's get the audio connected for you guys. Roadcaster. Boom. Says it's connected, but you guys can't hear it over there, right? No?
No. Is it connected?
Yeah, try again. Let's see.
I'm gonna press the button.
Gary here.
Yeah, no, we still can't hear it.
Who's that though?
That's the beautiful girl, Robbie. Nothing yet, guys, over there? No audio yet?
No audio.
Let me try right now. Is it on connecting?
Yeah,
no.
It's blinking right now.
It's blinking? Okay. Should work now.
No.
Why is it not working?
I'm gonna have to connect it again.
Oh, let me see. If I do here, this could be it. You hear now?
No. Is it because of the phone?
No, I disconnected the phone completely, so it can't be that. It can be, but I doubt it. Let's see again. That is odd. It says connected over here, though. Roadcaster. Let's see now. How about now?
It's blinking like it's still searching, though.
Press it again. That way it stops searching. It's just...
No.
I'm turn it on and off over here.
Forget it and discover it again.
I think he's considering bet 3-betting and yep. There's the all-in. There's the all-in. Garrett, like I said, he's just so experienced in bet patterns, bet sizing.
Alright, let's do it again. Yeah, because we need this to work, because this is what we always do. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yes.
Perfect, guys. Let's go. Hey. So, this is the young lady, Robbie, facing Garrett. Both very professional poker players. We're not poker experts over here, guys, but this has gone bigger than just a poker world. This has gone everywhere. So, a lot of people get mad if you're not a poker expert. I'm not a poker expert. I'm putting that out there, but I find this extremely fascinating because I respect all competitive sports, and this is a huge controversy. They're arguing that this is the biggest poker scandal in the history of poker. Biggest poker hand in the history of poker. For breaking it down for more context, it's basically because she comes off as if she's bluffing, but then she's lying about her bluff, but then she wins, but then she's acting like she wasn't supposed to win. So it comes off as if she genuinely was just lucky. But then people are either saying if she's not lucky, she definitely cheated. That's for lack of better terms, because I don't know how to break this down by exacts. But you could just kind of say that. So here they're cool.
If the cards are correct.
Garrett, the guy she's facing, Garrett, chilling, smiling, right? Watch how the moods change.
Whoa, look at Garrett's face. That's
some fucking poker right there. That was sick. Wow. That's strong. That was sick.
His whole mood changed.
That is super, super strange. You can see his reaction.
Her little kind of evil, a little bit not evil, but I guess clever smile.
Jacob, you look like you want to kill me. I'm not Jacob. I'm like,
she's like, you look like you want to kill me.
I wasn't letting the hand. I want to vomit.
I would want to. You get why? You get why though? Like what? So like
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
So like so the two cards he had, he was chasing like a thing what they call a straight. So I forgot
what was his cards.
Was it 10-9 Jack? What was the? So so a 9, a 10, and he had what? Jack and. He was chasing something, right? But or he had like what she was playing was like she had some crazy ass hand. So at the end of it, they both played thinking like somebody had some shit, and then it turned out she just won with a high card. But it was so crazy, like her bets that.
It was 150. I think $150,000, something like that.
Like, there's no way she should be betting like that. Like, it's just wild that she really won that shit. And they turned out both of them was bluffing, but she had the highest card. So that's why she's like, "Yo, I always do this shit to you."
What do you mean
like, why
if
you
your
always
Jack
do
was in a club?
Blocker. You know you've let me do this to you several times now.
Yeah. I don't know what just happened.
I'm just testing it.
Yeah.
And
this doesn't seem super funny to me, honestly.
No, like when you bet that like high big stack, why did you go on it twice? I thought you were on ace high. Ace high.
And then so why call with Jack high then?
First of all,
yeah,
a little bit of a straight draw.
They were both bluffing with bullshit.
So they've been going at it, and ever since then they've been going at it on Twitter, tweeting at each other. Today she was kind of going off. We can kind of look at her tweets, might as well, since we're here already on Twitter. Let me look at her actual tweets, not responses. Call it cheating, lying, scheming. I don't care, but if I hear the word sus again, I might have to change my story at least 5 more times. I don't know what that means. Someone broke it down. I guess she thought she had the J3. She feels men are always trying to run over her and she's dying, making big calls. She was embarrassed. She actually had a J4 and told nonsensical fibs in an attempt to cover up an innocent mistake. If she had turned over J3, Garrett would have said, "Nice hand." She said, "Nailed it." So that's her theory. But aside from that, let's look at the biggest, or one of the biggest YouTube poker commentators on YouTube. look at this theory that he has of the similar to the anal bead situation. That one hasn't been. We don't even see the anal bead device. Like no one has proof of that. No visuals or nothing, right? But this one, he has a theory where you can literally see her body. Her, what do they call this area of the body?
Abdomen.
The abdomen, around this area, the abdomen, vibrating. And let's watch the clip right here where he zoomed in on this. This is Doug Polk, a huge, legendary Polk commentator, analyst. Let's try to find the spot when he was talking about her vibration. It's like a sideways angle. I think I'm way past it.
People could.
I just think
make the call.
It was
and
some just crazy
pair
ass
with the one
calls.
straight out there and decides to call the river as well. This also seems totally fine, but one thing I'm starting to notice as a pattern in the way that Robbie plays is that she seems to play very, very slow in a way that's kind of unnatural. Like when players tend to tank, they tend to just sort of posture in a similar fashion and move. They don't tend to make a lot of different faces and move around and things. It seems a little bit theatrical to me, the way that she's tanking, and it doesn't seem like she's actually thinking about things. It seems like she's almost waiting. This is something that is reminiscent of some of the Mike Postle hands that we saw before, where he would be waiting in order to know the information so that he could cheat other players at the table, allegedly. And not to say she is doing that here, but I am seeing a trend.
Actually, that's not the fucking video. He did 2 videos. That's why. This is the video. My bad, guys.
After a full day of mulling over this incredibly baffling hand that happened on the Hustler stream, I've decided that I think that it is overwhelmingly likely that she is cheating, although it's obviously not known for sure.
This is the angle of the alleged vibration. He zoomed in. You guys can see it right here. Believe it for yourselves or not. Here we have the Robbie vibrating device, I guess, on the chair, her ass. I'm not sure where this would be.
Here, Robbie gets the river with a missed flush draw against a boat that Garrett had. He bets the river, and she starts to talk a bit, and the angle changes to a side angle where we can see her quite clearly. In this clip, she talks a bit, and then notice what happens to her chair and abdomen for something like 5 seconds. A very clear vibrating starts in her body and chair. Extremely
could be her
clear.
leg moving.
She
though.
is shaking. The chair is shaking. The moment the vibrating stops, she says, "You can have this one."
I don't know what she's really thinking about here.
You can have this one.
What could be causing something like that? Maybe a vent, or
when you're nervous, you shake your leg.
It could be her tapping her foot, or it could be a device in her butthole.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, I think no bullshit. It was just
legit.
It was just, bro, like sometimes
I think she got lucky.
Yeah, shit. You got some hands. You haven't been winning. People talking over you. They're winning. And you're just like, fuck it. I'm going to call this, bro.
I still don't know what the fuck we talking about. I'm just here for her, I guess. You know
it's
she's a beautiful girl. She has a husband, though, Mark. She's married.
The call she made was just
but
so
she's
wild.
Never had a Hispanic dude, though. A broke one at that.
Oh.
So I give you that crazy dick.
Some broke people, you know, we fuck more aggressively.
We got something to prove.
But let's not play into the narrative. Because that's the thing, there's a narrative with this where people feel like obviously it's a male-driven sport.
Yeah.
So it's like people are coming at her more because she's a female. And by default, she has every right to feel that way because, yes, it's true. Like, I rarely see any females playing poker, let alone famous ones. Now she becomes arguably the most famous female poker player because of a scandal. Alleged scandal, at least, right? But I think it's awkward, and I think it's so awkward that it has to be potentially just, even she doesn't believe that she won. Like, oh, shit. So she kind of has to cover it up like, oh, this is why I won, blah, blah. But she just, it was like an awkward, lucky play. Yeah. I think that's what it really is. Because for her to cheat, it would have to be some. It would have to be that vibrating thing, but I don't even think that's vibrating. I think it's like moving, foot tapping.
Yeah. She's just thinking like, cause look, the table's moving. This is me moving my leg, and I can move the whole shit.
But she returned the money, and they're doing an investigation, so no one has money now.
See, now that's bad.
They're investigating everything.
And I did notice like when they did question like the cards, she said I thought you had ace high. So it is true what he said. Like, yo, if you think I had ace high, why are you calling with jack high?
Yeah, because she's lying. Like it's like she's almost like she called herself in a lie.
Yeah, that's
it's some bullshit, right?
It's kind of crazy.
I don't know.
Speaking of more cheating, this actually happened. This is a real cheater caught at a fishing tournament. I think his name goes by Jake, and this guy's reputation is ruined, and he is a thief. Look at this. He literally put weights inside of his fish to make them weigh more to win this money.
He's been winning the chip for years.
Yo, they were fucking heated though. Let's call the fucking cops. They should though. I don't give a fuck. I'll call everyone. I'll call the fucking ambulance. Get everyone in here.
Especially you've been champion for years. Like damn.
I want you to leave. I don't want anybody to touch these guys. I want you to leave. Please go to jail. Call the cops. It's them. You fucking bullshit. You done this, motherfucker.
So if you see them literally cutting open the fish, they're bringing out of the fish more fillets. There's fish in the fish, and there's weights in the fish. Like, did he stitch the fish back up? Like, how does this work? This guy is...
Just make it swallow it.
Swallow it, yeah.
Oh, through the mouth.
Like, once you catch it, boom.
That's true, through the mouth. What am I talking about? Look, they could reseal them like a Ziploc. Wow. Oh, my God.
The volume cut off. I don't know if...
Yeah, put it down real quick.
I mean, come on, though. If you think about it, like, just look at the size of the fish. Do you really think that that's gonna be like abnormally that heavy?
That heavy.
Come on, bro.
Look, you got anything to say, Jake? Nothing. Face red as fuck, though.
That's probably why like, everybody's catching these low pound shits, and it's like, damn, bro, this man got 20 pounds over us. Like,
that's why they probably checked it, because they were like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Why? Something was off that day.
Like, we're in the same zone.
Oh, he put fucking
fillets.
Badass weights.
Fat fillets in there, bro. Cut up fillets.
So yeah, he's been winning for years, and it's like, damn, how many times have you won it like this? You know?
But yeah, man, this man literally, what's going on with the economy that people are allegedly cheating and literally cheating? Like, this is crazy. Everyone needs money right now. It's gonna be a wild Christmas.
Mm.
It's gonna be a wild Christmas. But I didn't even know that was like a thing. Like the fishing tournaments were that big, and like it's like breaking news. A lot of people in that video is like viral like crazy. But listen, fishing tournaments, fishing people, if you are out there, comment below, let us know more about this. Is this guy allegedly they're saying he's like a repeated cheater? He's done this or been alleged in the past. Like he literally got polygraph tested. I saw a vlogger say it. Wow. And like he would pass the polygraph tested, but people would polygraph test him because people didn't believe like this guy wasn't cheating. And now,
damn,
he's caught. And viral.
Sheesh.
Viral. Let's get down to music now. New music that came out this weekend. A lot of music came out this weekend. I forgot to put on this list. Kid Cudi also dropped an album. Shout out to Kid Cudi. And Kid Cudi's saying that this is potentially his last album, that he's retiring.
Well, another artist.
Another artist retiring. My thing is like, I get what he was saying where it was like, oh, I want to be around my daughter more. And I want to do other things in music. He dropped Intergalactic. I thought it was a series. It's a movie. I thought it was a show on Netflix. It's a movie on Netflix, an hour and 20 minutes long, animated by the same people that did Spider-Verse. So it's that same type of quality, the Spider-Man animation movie, Into the Spider-Verse. But I don't know what happened with Kid Cudi retiring. That's kind of crazy. Like, did Kanye West, all the bullying, like make him want to like, I'm done with this shit? Like, why retire from music? You know. But at the same time, is he really retiring? I doubt it.
Yeah, no. I mean, we hear a lot of artists. It's an understandable thing. Like your kids growing up, and I mean, unless is he touring? I don't know if another album has come out. Like
this one dropped, so it's Intergalactic. It's like a soundtrack to the movie. But he said like, he doesn't want to even tour no more like after this, so he doesn't want to do no more albums to not tour. Like he doesn't want to tour every album. Like he doesn't want to, so he wants to just retire from music basically. But hey, I don't know. Hopefully the Kanye bullying and like the Mike Dean, I think he has beef with Mike Dean because for those who don't know, Cudi's album, this album leaked last week with fart noises on it.
Yeah.
People would play the leak and there'll be like random farts. So people were like, yo, it's Kanye trolling Cudi.
Yeah.
Because Kanye's best friends and close with Mike Dean.
If that's the case, that's That's
some fucked up shit.
That's nasty, bro.
That's worse than that. The rap diss and shit, bro. Yeah, album, bro.
Bro, they leaked this album and put farts on it. What the fuck?
That's hella disrespectful.
That's crazy.
I hope that wasn't the case. Like that really
like,
was.
If that's the case, bro, like
Kanye
deserves to get knocked.
Nah,
the fuck out.
It might have gave him like, damn, they're disrespecting me like this, not respecting me as an artist, as a person.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna just retire because these motherfuckers got me fucked up.
I wouldn't even have dropped the album.
Yo,
that's playing with me. Like an album is different than a single or thing. Like album, you took years probably.
And the show has like, what's that famous actor name? Timothy Chalamet, the white guy. He's in it. I think he's in it as like a voice. Like it has a big cast involved. Kenya Barris, a producer, famous producers involved with this. So it's like potentially gonna be very successful. I still haven't watched it. I'm gonna watch it eventually, the animation. But yeah, Kid Cudi's retiring. Breaking news for those who didn't know. But aside from Kid Cudi dropping an album, we have Tory Lanez dropping an album, Freddie Gibbs dropping an album, and YG dropping an album. I heard Tory Lanez album, I heard Freddie Gibbs album, didn't listen to the YG album. YG's first album, independent. He owns all his masters now. So support it, but I haven't heard it. I usually love YG albums. This time around, I didn't have like, I feel like it wasn't promoted good enough. But at the same time, if he is really independent, maybe that's what it is.
I seen he's still rocking with like the mariachi, you know.
Oh, like the West Coast vibe, Mexican sound.
He did a promotion and he had the band behind him, the mariachi band.
Okay.
He's still, so he's still following that.
That's what's up. So shout out to YG. Make sure to check that out if you guys fuck with YG. But Tory Lanez dropped an album. Sorry for what? I like this album. I'm like the only reaction on YouTube because no one reacted to it. But it's a good thing on the channel's end because it's definitely getting good amount of views. Tory Lanez reaction. Shout out to Tory. I'm pretty sure he probably watched it because Tory Lanez literally DM'd us in the past because we didn't like, I forgot what album it was, but he was like, this one now, make sure I react to this one because you're going to like this one. And we're like, yeah, we'll react to it. And we were like, yo, we should do a reaction together. He said he was down, never followed up. Ever since then, we don't have access to that Instagram account anymore, the original one. But at the same time, he never was responsive. But I'm assuming he was tapped in. He had to be. Unless it was like someone on his team DMing us. That would have been weird, whatever the case. But Tory, he's still all is just allegations, accused. He's not really charged with anything. So I was like, let me not be hypocritical no more. Let me check out the music. And the music was good. He has one song, and it's called YDS or something. It's like a abbreviation. That song is my shit. That song is good as fuck. I was like, damn. He has some bangers on this show. I was like, okay, Tory. Like, he's showing you that obviously he still hasn't lost his talent. You know, he's still talented Tory Lanez. Now, with these allegations and all this shit that's been happening in the news is unfortunate. I hope that shit clears up eventually. That way people can get back to actually being proud to listen to his music and play it around and shit, right? Freddie Gibbs dropped, though. I don't know if you guys heard either of these albums, but the Freddie Gibbs album, though, I think is arguably rap album of the year. But I think that the close runner-up it's either rap album of the year or it's going to be a close runner-up to Pusha T's album, because Pusha T's album is incredible. But this Freddie Gibbs album is really fucking good. I was shocked as well because, like we said in the past, he's beefing with Benny the Butcher, caught up in this beef bullshit drama. So I'm thinking, all right, this guy, he's not really focused on the music. This album's going to be lackluster, whatever. I was fucking wrong. This album's really fucking good. One of his best. Trippie Redd dropped 2 songs. Me and Marlon reacted to both songs. Go check out the reaction. Good songs.
Murder in the First Degree. That shit's fire, bro.
Especially that one. That's my favorite one out of the 2. Murder in the First Degree is hard. Trippie's coming back, hopefully with an album this year. But there we have it when it comes to new music. And speaking of new music, we also have to discuss this. DaBaby dropped an album last week. Now, DaBaby dropped... His sales have dropped. DaBaby's sales have dropped basically 80% from his last album. His last album sold 120,000 copies, and this new album has sold 17,000 copies.
Sheesh.
Is Baby on Baby 2, the sequel to the Baby on Baby albums. 17,000 copies. That's literally 80% drop from the last album. Now, he's tweeting and posting, and people are tweeting and posting in support of him. Meek Mill, Academics. Some other people are saying that he is blackballed. He was like celebrating the 17,000. He was like, that's not bad for being blackballed. Like, I'm doing good for being blackballed. Blackballed? Are you being blackballed? Russ made a post today addressing this blackball accusation, because he's not the only artist saying that they're blackballed. Other artists have been saying this. And it's basically saying, like, in this era, in this generation, you are not really blackballed. You have to just dedicate yourself to your fans. You have fans. Everyone has fans, whether it's 2 fans, 1 fan, or 1 million fans. Everyone has their fan base. You have to just cater to them and worry about them. If you worry about anything else, then you go into this lane of, am I being blackballed, etc. But their take, Tory Lanez and other people's takes on this blackball thing is like, you don't get playlisted. Certain things like that. Ebro, Academics and Ebro from Hot 97 have been going back and forth on Twitter because Ebro's the head of global music at Apple Music. So he controls playlists at Apple Music. So they're saying if you don't get playlisted, your streams are down, because I know a lot of people who don't give a fuck about albums. They just go on a playlist and press shuffle. Rap Caviar, a lot of these playlists that people just give a fuck about. So these playlists are essential to a lot of these artists' streams. Yeah. So if you're not playlisted, they're saying I am blackballed because now I'm not being put on playlists. If I go to new music on Apple Music or on Spotify, my album's not popping up when it should pop up. I'm being blackballed. Chris Brown had low sales. He alleged being blackballed as well for another reason. He was like, well, my music, when you would go on new music, it wouldn't pop up. I don't think that these artists are all necessarily being blackballed. I think that their music, to some people, and maybe it's the majority now, sucks now.
Yeah, it's not playing.
Your music might not be as good as it was before, and that's okay. Everyone falls off. Just come back harder next time. Yeah. Stay consistent. Do you want to retire like Kid Cudi? Retire. Do you want to stay in the game? Be like Coi Leray. She dropped the album. That shit sold like 10K. She's still working. She's still hustling. She's still posting. She's still fucking recording music. But then she also was talking about the blackball shit and allegedly accusing maybe Nicki of like helping people like blackball her or not post her, etc., paying people to not to post her. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I think there's powerful people. I don't think the Illuminati really exists, but I think there's powerful people in the music game that can push buttons and be like, yo, Marloon dropped the album, they're like, yo, I don't fuck with that guy, don't put his album on the radio. Like, people can do this, record heads, record labels, execs, but you can't say that this is an excuse for all of your sales. And if you have low sales, but if you believe that you have good music, who gives a fuck if you have low sales? Be proud of your music. But these artists want to just be like, oh, I got blackballed. Fuck that album. Fuck you guys. Fuck. No.
Well, it's like you said, like Russ said, cater to your fans and shit like that. Because if you really cater to your fans, regardless of it not showing up or whatever, if you promoted it, your fans gonna know when it drops. So it's not like they can only find it in the new music tab. No, they can search up your name and it's going to be there.
And if it's good music, like, you're going to show them. Like, we hear good music off random people, or at least, like, somebody we used to hear before. Like, yo, look at this song, bro.
Exactly.
Finally.
Who's going to keep spreading it? Your fans.
Like Don Q, for example. Y'all cook me for Don Q. And it's like,
I've never heard his music.
It's like when something releases, I'm like, yo, this shit goes crazy. Nah,
yeah, I never have, bro. I don't know who Don Q is.
Example, though. But
I know they have.
If your music is good, it's gonna be played. So don't blame too much on damn. It's not the first one on the fucking playlist. Like there's people who's gonna tune in just to see what you're gonna do, even if they hate you or not. So it's like, damn, like they're just not staying to listen around.
Yeah, because it happens. Because look, when Trippie Redd, I knew he was dropping his songs. I went to the new music thing. I didn't find it nowhere. I had to search Trippie Redd up, and it was there. But you would have thought it was there because it just dropped new music shit. But I don't know. I don't know how that algorithm works. But it's like, I was like, oh no, they're doing him dirty. No, I just search up his fucking name and I found it. You know.
Now I can see. I have been like to just try to be, because there's mad music too. To be in tune with it just wasn't hot. Now like I would go to those playlists and I'll just put it on shuffle. So I couldn't see that if like you're not even on one of those like lists, and you know, a lot of people just be on shuffle. So, but still, if your music is good,
it's like if someone does a playlist, it's obviously off of taste, I'm assuming, right? So it's like, or if you do a playlist, okay, this is what dropped this week. If there's a playlist like that and you're not on it, okay, I can see as to why they'll be like, oh, yo, they're doing me dirty type shit. I don't know if there's playlists like that. I don't go into other people's playlists. I'll go through the music. If I like something, I'll add it to my thing, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never really clicked on that shit. Or I'll do it for like R&B. A lot of times when I want to discover R&B, I'll go to the R&B tab and I'll go through things. I'll click on it. You know, I'll do that. But I mean, I guess. I don't know.
It's weird, man.
To say that all your sales is because of that.
Like, we can't forget, too, all that drama that's been around you and this and that. And people have been stepping away from you because of it and this. I don't know.
Yeah, the baby basically said some homophobic shit in front of millions of people, talking about A's and gay people. And then, obviously, I guess learned his lesson. He apologized. But just because you apologize doesn't mean that you're going to be forgiven by everybody. And at the same time, didn't he get into fights like every week?
The Danny Lay thing.
The Danny Lay situation. Like, people are not... Just because you're doing bullshit and people aren't fucking with you doesn't mean that you're blackballed. Maybe stop doing bullshit, make people fuck with you, and they're going to actually support your music. Now, if they don't support your music, focus on the people that do and stop saying that you're blackballed. That's just an excuse.
Or just push your shit too. I mean, I get it first week, whatever, but that doesn't mean that they can't make more numbers. You know what I'm saying? Drop videos to it, push certain things, you know. I don't know.
I don't know. Listen, the baby, maybe you should open an OnlyFans
or
show some dick.
Look into your marketing team.
yeah, Marlon's not lying. It's facts.
Yeah, bro.
You need some help with something because don't blame the black balls. You got black balls. Moving on, Sneako, a huge YouTuber and commentator, basically a part of the Red Pill manosphere type of content, similar to Andrew Tate, has been removed from YouTube. He has multiple YouTube channels, and YouTube removed his channels, officially deleted him. He posted it on his Instagram stories, and this is coming after the Andrew Tate takedown from YouTube and everybody. And Sneako has been a close affiliate now of Andrew Tate. For those who don't know, recently in the past week, Fresh and Fit and Sneako have flown out to wherever Andrew Tate lives, Romania. Yeah. And they've been podcasting, doing content with Andrew Tate, basically living with him over there in Romania. And they've been doing more content over there. But Andrew Tate was kind of like very reluctant about Sneako. He kind of didn't really support him or want to take him under his wing. And then he admitted, like, I literally investigated you. Like, I know your old name, your address, everything. Literally to his face, he told him that. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay. But then he's like, he has to make sure, especially if he's bringing it to his house. Yeah. You never know who's who, right? But Sneako was kind of taking this crown of, okay, Andrew Tate's gone, his brother's gone. And there's literally a call from his brother, Tristan Tate, Andrew Tate's brother, Tristan Tate, basically crowning Sneako as the next Red Pill manosphere king. Like, you lead the pack now, spread the message for us since we're canceled off everything, right? So maybe this is YouTube just doing what TikTok and other people were saying that they were gonna do, whereas like, if you repost this shit, we're taking your shit down too. So Sneako was kind of doing that, reposting some of that stuff, talking about that stuff. So maybe they were like, oh, let's take him down. But aside from that, he had his own opinions. It's very similar to this. For those who don't know, Sneako worked for Mr. Beast. Sneako was a part of the Mr. Beast staff years ago, one of the early YouTubers. And then he also developed content, which I fucked with and loved, similar to the stuff that I do, like the street interviews. But he would sit down in the middle of parts of New York, etc., with like a table and talk to people about like an opinion. Like, he'll have a whiteboard out that says like a question or something, and he'll talk to people, random people. Yeah, pretty dope universal content, interesting content. But then recently in the past year, he's gone full-fledged Red Pill, like talking about the manosphere, like men opinions, and sometimes degrading women, subject to opinion, however you guys feel. I definitely have seen him, in my opinion, kind of degrade women. Now, Andrew Tate took the stand of like, oh, that was a character, etc., that I was doing. And I do think a lot of the shit that Andrew Tate definitely was saying, you could tell like he has to be like being a character here, kind of trying to be funny, but not really funny to a lot of people, obviously. But Sneako kind of came off kind of more serious, like, and sometimes even like damn near crazy. Like, he'll tap into it very aggressively, and like it was like he switched up his entire like content bag. But now, bye-bye. His main shit was YouTube, off of YouTube. His channel, which wasn't even known for this type of shit, was known for the videos I was talking about when he used to work for Mr. B's and all this shit from the past, is taken down. Now, is YouTube going too far? Is YouTube taking the censorship to another level? At the same time, YouTube, like we said in the past, when you're private, basically companies, you have control whatever the fuck you want to do on your platform. If they want to take you down, they can take you down. Go on to other companies. Fresh and Fit, what is it? Andrew Tate. What the shit's acting?
That shit turned off.
Oh, it turned off?
Yeah.
I'll turn it on and off. I think it's timed. Probably. We good? Andrew Tate and other people have been going to Rumble. Steve will do it from the Nug Boys. He's on Rumble now. He left YouTube. He got paid by Rumble. And Rumble, for those who don't know, now is a public company. As of last week, you can invest stocks into Rumble if you want. Just putting it out there because Rumble, I think, is going to be the next big app, next big social media platform because of the fact that, yes, it might be filled with allegedly racist, manosphere, red pill,
unfiltered,
Republican, unfiltered type of people that you might be like, oh, shocking. But
I mean, the name
if you delete them from everywhere else, they're gonna have to go somewhere else.
The name says it itself.
What, Rumble?
And I think they
Rumble.
Let's go to Rumble. We're gonna Rumble in here.
They signed Speed too. Was supposed to go over there.
Rumble?
Like, they gave him a bag. Yeah.
Wow.
They're giving a couple people a bag to go over there.
Yeah. So Sneeko might go over there now because YouTube. Hey, so it's questionable as far as like, because we can't lie. Like we faced our like we talk about certain opinions on here, and the fucking videos get demonetized, blocked, taken down, whether it's podcast reactions. So YouTube, we have our strife with them, like, yo, they gotta change their rules. But they have been, they made new news, right, about the monetization on shorts, monetization on music videos. Now you can basically react and get paid eventually now with everything, no matter what. But as far as the censorship, I feel like they're not gonna change. They're gonna still, if we don't fuck with what you're saying, we're taking you down. So in YouTube news with that, they took him down. In other YouTube news, Viral, the #1 Minecraft YouTuber of all time, Dream, has never shown his face. He's never put a webcam. He just has videos of him playing Minecraft competitively. Very funny, very viral, millions of views. The #1 guy, Dream. He has like a face mask that's kind of like his logo, a smiley face, but he's huge. To the point that you look up the word Dream and it's him. We dream at night every night. No, it's a person, and he's a content creator. And he FaceTimed a bunch of content creators showing his face. And it was like a countdown to the face reveal. And he made his YouTube video right here, which we're going to watch, and he reveals his face. Hi, I'm Dream. Oh, of course, you better put some ads on this. You better run that AdSense on this, Dream. Look at this, 26 million views and counting.
Damn.
As of last night. All he did was show his face. 3 million views. I mean, 3 million likes. How many comments? Damn. 340,000 comments. Let's subscribe to him as well. Sorry, Dream. We didn't subscribe you on this channel. Now we did.
Hi.
Oh, shit. Damn. Sorry, guys.
Damn.
I jumped the gun.
Hi.
He's like, hi.
Why you gotta show it, man? Creepy.
Hi. My name is Clay, otherwise known as Dream online. May have heard of me?
World record, Guinness World Record holder. For lack of better, to summarize it, he showed his face. What's the big deal? The big deal is just he showed his face. And it's a huge content piece. Other YouTubers are making reactions to it, filming their FaceTime with him. Mr. Beast, KSI, Pokimane, Bella Porch, Carl from the Mr. Beast team, a bunch of people. George, another famous Minecraft YouTuber. But my thing is this: why are people making fun of his face? Bro, everyone on Twitter's making fun of his face, calling him ugly, saying that he should have never showed his face, comparing him to what they would say. What's the main joke? They would like, there was like I think the guy from Shrek that had like a bony facial structure. They would put that photo
Prince?
up. I think the Prince or the King from Shrek.
King, yeah.
But I find it kind of weird. He kind of addresses it in this video where it's like his fans, like he's seen a bunch of the memes and he's like, I like, not even about this, obviously, because he's not from the future. He doesn't know how they reacted to it, but he's talking about other shit. And he kind of was like, I love you guys sometimes take it a bit too far. He kept saying like, you guys take it a bit too far with jokes and shit. So it obviously affects him. But now I feel like he also, hopefully he's not too affected by the jokes of people making fun of his face and shit. Is it #1 trending on YouTube? Yeah, literally #1, right? But it's like, bro, you also are at fault for
doing it.
For doing it because you're making everyone care about it. Everyone, it was trending. It's #1 on YouTube. You're making all these content creators being involved. So everyone's going to be like, face reveal, face reveal. So when you think about face reveal, what do people going to think? Oh, I guess, is he attractive or not? Yeah. Because that's what also you can say about someone's face. Because it's like, what is this whole thing about the face, right? Yeah. But hopefully he's not going through it because some of the jokes are like harsh, man. Like they're going OD on Twitter. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? In my opinion, I am not gay, but I think that Dream is a handsome guy. I don't see nothing wrong with his face. And let me put this into perspective. For those who don't know, there's a before and after of Dream. He used to be fat, huge. And there was a photo that leaked and people were like, years ago, like, that's Dream. And no one believed it. Like, no, that's not Dream. But now you look and it's basically confirmed. It's like, that definitely looks like him. And if you look at him now, he obviously has strong cheekbones, but he looks like potentially like someone that might have lost weight. Like when you could see in the neck, the stretchy neck and like the like a different type of look, right? And he has veneers now, it seems like in this video. I would get veneers too if I got his fucking money. Nothing wrong there. But I'm going to try to find his before and after.
Nah, it's crazy. Like you build your career off a character. It's not off of your own face. So for many years, that's what people know is that character. So when you finally break that character pretty much and you show who's really behind it, everybody just has their own opinion, their own like imagination of your face, and it's just crazy seeing it. It's like Marshmello for us. Remember he wore that mask when he was doing the DJ sets and all that. So it's just that just thinking about like, damn, what does he look like? And it's crazy. I feel like he could have probably presented it a little less creepier. Like, the way he just pulled down the mask.
Shit looks like he's in a dungeon. Now.
Yeah, but I mean, shit. He probably is like a huge relief for him too. Like he can finally walk and be himself now. So
yeah, I would assume he could do different content now.
Yeah,
he said he might add a webcam, he might not. Literally while vlogging this, he was awkward. He didn't know how to like. He's never done this like vlogging. It's crazy how he's so rich, famous on YouTube, but he's not the stereotypical like he doesn't even know how to deal with this camera setup and everything. But this is a before and after basically, and you could tell that's him. I think that was him. No, what do you guys think?
I don't know. His nose looks a little bit,
yeah.
I mean, he could have got some nose surgery.
Yeah, that nose is definitely different.
He definitely got veneers, but he could have got nose surgery as well. I would if I'm him. Shit, fuck it, do whatever you want. Maybe he was what's it called, insecure about his face, and he has the money to do it. When you lose weight, does your nose get smaller?
It might happen.
No, right?
It doesn't like stretching.
This is all cartilage, bro. Your nose is all cartilage.
Yeah, I think the nose stayed.
It looks like he went to our school, classical. Classical high school.
He's a lineman for the team.
Got the purple classical high school colors on his school.
No, I mean, congrats to him. Good for him for like finally doing something.
Congratulations,
like
Dream.
that, man. And then, like you said, I hope he's taking the comments like
lighthearted.
More lighthearted than because
that's what he's shutting off. It says it's getting hot.
Oh wow!
Oh, it's getting hot.
Yeah, it says internal temperatures high.
Okay, let's put Edwin's camera on me.
That's crazy. Is that hot though? Jesus. Boy, Dream, man.
I've thought about making content like without showing who the fuck you are. Because a lot of people, it's like that one guy that blew up Corpse.
Yeah.
The same thing because of his voice, but nobody knew who the fuck he was. I think he revealed himself or someone showed who he was. I don't know.
It's good now?
I would have... That camera's trash, bro.
This one?
Yeah, quality's horrible.
Really?
Pixelized like a bitch.
What if I just zoom it out?
Cause remember, we didn't use it for Edwin either, really. Because it's just laggy.
How about now? Zoomed out.
Change it. It's better, but it's still the quality's buns.
But there we have it. Dream. We're not bullying you over here. Ugly, cute, however you feel that he is. I don't know. Especially a lot of men. It's like you guys are not even... Why do you guys care that much?
Bro, listen, Dream. Listen, bro.
Unless you're gay, I get it.
Shit that they want, bro. Guess what? You can shit on them because you got bread.
You got the bag.
You got the bag, bro.
You got bread, bro. So who gives a fuck what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like Marlon says.
Honestly, he could probably disable his comments on all of his videos and still make so much fucking money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Who gives a fuck? They're just hating on you because
I do wonder how this affects like how many like viewers do drop though. Like how many people just love that character, seeing just that character.
But it's like
I still know him.
People know him as his Minecraft character. Yeah. Like it's always been for the. I've never watched his videos.
Yeah, no.
But it's like, you know, just I don't fucking know.
But you could understand that how big that face reveal is, though.
Yeah,
I guess. I mean, I just don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I'm fucking with you, it's because you either make me laugh or it's personality. Or I like your content and shit. I don't give a fuck what you look like, bro.
Yeah, the face shouldn't really matter at all.
People are just different, man.
But speaking of other YouTubers, shout out to Kai Cenat from AMP. Passing 100. That's just bro. Passing 100,000 subs on Twitch, becoming a top 10 Twitch record holder of the most subs. 100,000 subs. Incredible. He did a 24-hour stream. He had a party. He had his OG guys in there from the original. If you look at the original Kai Cenat vlogs before AMP, they were in there. Shout out to them. Because I definitely did my research. My sister was a huge fan of him before the AMP shit. But shout out to them and AMP. They're just winning over there like crazy. And he's winning like crazy. 24-hour stream, which helped boost this up like crazy. And during that 24-hour stream, he had Ice Spice. He lit himself on fire. He wrestled a midget.
That midget shit was funny. He's like, careful now. Midget fucking falls right there. I slipped on $100 bill.
Yeah.
Shit was mad funny, bro.
Yeah, you think that Ice Spice video could have been Kai?
Oh no! This is like an alleged Ice Spice sex tape leak. I don't think that's really Ice Spice. I don't know, and I hope it's not. Because if it's an old video, she's young enough that she might be a minor in that video. So whoever leaked that shit is going to jail. Yeah. I think she's 20, so she might be 17 in that video. God bless.
I think she's 24.
Listen, man, I don't know about the Ice Spice, but hopefully the Tiana Trump. You winning, my brother.
Yeah. No, Kai Cenat's around like so many women. And I think he's younger than us.
Yeah, no, he's younger than us.
He's like 20 or 21
Same
or something.
Thing with like Phantom and they're like 19, 20.
Yeah, shout out to the whole AMP, man. They're just winning like crazy. Yeah. Like very inspirational. Puts a battery in my back. Puts a battery in a lot of people's back. You see this type of shit.
They're mad cool, bro.
Yeah, you see this shit and you see that it's possible, especially as a black person. Like this is not. You don't see this in Twitch world. Like. Twitch literally shouted him out for the first time officially, and they put him on the homepage, on the front page officially. That's so fire. When during the 24-hour stream, so he would pop up. They never do that. It seems to like these black creators and these people that like our type of crowd fucks with. It's always like the white streamers for some reason. I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but hopefully they change that. Kai Cenat's an example of them changing that. But congratulations to him. I'm so fucking happy when I saw that shit. I was going crazy. I watched all the highlights from the 24-hour stream. Incredible. The guy's a content creator monster. He's not just a gamer, Twitch streamer. He did so much shit during that Twitch 24-hour shit that I was like, oh my God, this guy so strategically planned. Yeah. He deserves every win he's taken right now. But speaking of someone that was taking wins and now was taking a loss, AB Adrian Broner, literally he was here in Providence, I think on Federal Hill last week. I think they paid him like $3,500 to perform on Federal Hill at like a lounge. $3,500, bro. He performed, put that shit on. He's a rapper now. He's doing pop-ups, appearances, rap performances. But
you say Adrian Broner, Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown, my bad.
Antonio Brown.
I always mix up the ABs. Yeah. Adrian Broner, Antonio Brown.
Like, I know the boxer. Who's this guy we're talking about?
Antonio Brown, the NFL football player that left during the game and took his jersey off and like quit mid-game. We talked about it last year. And people allege that he has CTE, like he's been going through it because he's been going crazy. But now he's a rapper. He has that put that shit on, like on TikTok, put that shit on. And before that, what do you have? I'm from the pit, not the palace. I'm kind of stylish. He got 2 hits.
I didn't follow his rap career. I
don't know. But he has a song with Young Thug out right now as well. He's making moves. But Adrian Broner literally was Antonio in Dubai. Adrian, oh my God.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown. Adrian Broner Antonio Brown showed his dick in Dubai. He literally was in a pool in Dubai with a random white lady, and his pants were down. He was mooning the people recording, and then there was one point where there's literally a photo that's viral of him lifting his pelvis up in the air from the water and holding his dick up, and all you see is like his dick like standing in the water, and then everyone in the water kind of looking like shocked, like what the fuck is going on? It almost looked like he was jerking his dick off. Yeah. What the fuck is going on with AB? Then the same night that the news broke, he posted a photo last night of Giselle, Tom Brady's wife, and it was him hugging her in an old game years ago, and in the captions his song, put that shit on with the finger emojis going like this. So it's crazy. Like, what are you doing? Why are you posting Tom Brady's wife? And then you saw what's happening. He tweeted and was talking about it. He was like, that's not how it is. The lady took my pants off. You guys are trying to paint this narrative of me, etc., etc., etc. Whatever the case may be, you did what you did. You played with your dick. You're posting Tom Brady's fucking wife, a man that literally took you under your wing. We spoke about it here in the podcast where he literally lived in Tom Brady's house.
Yeah. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be playing that in Tampa. So
in Tampa, like, bro, he brought you in, and then you decided to do what you want to do with your life. Cool. And everyone was trying to be supportive at the time. Like, I understand, AB, yo. Like, you got to do what you got to do. He quit the NFL. Fuck it. Do your life. But now it's reaching a point of like, all right, we got to call bullshit out. And I think he's on some bullshit.
Yeah.
He's on some bullshit. And I hope that he really gets help that he needs. I don't know if it's CTE. I don't just want to make that an excuse. Sometimes people are just dumb. He might be dumb. He could still be talented, and he could still be smart. But even smart people are dumb. And he might just be doing dumb shit because he has dumb moments. Doesn't mean that he needs to be justified and given a pass. He needs some help. But at the same time, it's like now everyone's still doing the dances. Put that shit on. Like everyone's doing the dances. But it's like, bro, we got to draw the line. Let's not dance to his music because he's going to just keep thinking he's a rock star or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he'll stop maybe with the bullshit. He needs help. Speaking of football, the other biggest story that happened in football, Tua, the young quarterback, suffered a concussion during a Bills game about 2 weeks ago on a Sunday, and he left the game. I'm not sure if he left the game. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm not Stephen A. Smith. I'm trying here to remember off the top of my head. I remember that he suffered a concussion type situation, but then he was cleared to play next week. Now, for those who don't know, football players play every week, every Sunday, but there's Thursday and Monday night games. He had a game literally Thursday night. So it was Sunday, concussion, then 5 days later, cleared to play on Thursday, 5 days later. So he played again 5 days later with a concussion as a quarterback. Gets tackled during the game, goes down, and there's photos of replays going viral of him throwing his fingers up and like his fingers being caught in almost a paralyzed type situation.
Scary.
I watched it live with Edwin. We were like,
yeah,
oh my God, he's paralyzed. It was one of the scariest things I've seen in sports. Like, and the hit wasn't even hard. It was just that he had a concussion still, and then again, a concussion now, double concussion. But then who is clearing him? Now everyone's being mad and alleging, like, is it the coach's fault? The NFL needs to be sued. They need to be investigated. Someone needs to go to jail. That's what people are saying online. What the fuck is happening? This guy almost died on camera in front of millions of people because he was cleared to play when he wasn't supposed to play. Now, thankfully, he's not playing this Sunday. They said he can't play this Sunday. But what does that mean?
After seeing how he got hit, I would hope
not. I would hope not.
But I mean, they're trying to clear it off for saying, oh, it's an independent doctor that cleared him. It wasn't really somebody in the NFL. Like, come on now. Like, the first game when he first got hit, he was stumbling. He shook off his head, so you know it was a head problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he tried to, like, jog off a little bit, he stumbled. So that's already giving you a sign of, all right, something's off. He did leave that game, but then they cleared him. So then it's like, but then like, we see again, second time he got hit, and now it's like, damn. Like,
yeah, there's reports that the NFL fired the doctor that cleared Tua to play. They admit that there's a problem with the protocol. Basically, without admitting to it, because they didn't really admit to it, but they're basically admitting to it by firing the doctor that cleared him, etc. So they're being under investigation, basically. And my thing is this: when you see someone go under such a serious injury, the problem is this. it's football. Oh, America's sport. People love playing football. If I'm a mother, I'm a father, and my son wants to play football, if I see what's happening with Tua's situation and how the NFL's treating it so far, I wouldn't want them to play football because it's already a dangerous sport. And then we have this guy damn near getting paralyzed in front of millions of people because of the NFL's decision to let him play when he already had a concussion. It's like, do we not care about people's safety? Like, one thing is getting into the bag, one thing is getting into the views, another thing is life or death. Like, does this young man's life matter or not? Or does the views, is the fucking NFL's bag from the, like, what is going on here, right? And then they lost that game. Teddy Bridgewater, the quarterback, what's it called? The second string quarterback came in and tried the best he could. But people were like, yo, is it his fault too? Because he should have talked to him to not let him go in. Like, who's to blame? Should we blame the players? But then himself, as a player, he is young. Maybe he's not thinking straight, but he should think like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like, literally that same night he took a flight. Instead of them leaving him there, wherever he was at, facing the team, at the doctors, they took him out the doctors there, and they made him take a flight. If you had a concussion, you would think you wouldn't want to go on an airplane. When you guys go on airplanes, doesn't your fucking head pop, your ear pop, and you got to chew gum? Imagine having a concussion, and you get on an airplane. Bro. So it's like a lot of weird decisions being made, but hopefully the Tua situation clears up. Like I said, they filed the guy that cleared, the doctor that cleared it, the NFL did, so maybe some change is going to happen. But if nothing is made clear and apparent and there's no actual like update proper, I think the NFL is going to be under a lot of scrutiny still. And we discussed this before with the Miami Dolphins organization. Remember when we discussed the black coach Brian Flores, how he was was accusing them of like bribes and like he quit the team and like he was being bribed money to tank the team to lose. We spoke about that. So the Miami Dolphins organization was already under investigation, and all these people like judging it online, right? Rightfully so. And now this shit happens. They were having a 3-0 streak, winning. Great quarterback, great receivers on both sides, the wide receivers, especially Tyreek Hill. So it's like, oh shit, the Dolphins might make a run for the playoffs.
Yeah, they were exciting.
But then look what happens. Tua, the concussion shit is ridiculous. So fuck the Miami Dolphins organization. Hopefully they fucking clear the shit out and figure out what the fuck is happening. But there we have it. That's Cap, episode 52 weeks in a row. My head's hurting. We got to get out of here. A lot of content today discussed and done. We appreciate everybody that's called in. We're still getting calls, but we're going to call you guys back eventually in the next week or another episode. We'll figure it out. I love that type of content, the idea. But yeah, we couldn't call everyone back, so we apologize for that. Our apologies sincerely. Oh, also, he gotta fucking give me the files. Hold up. Edwin needs to give me the files for this, guys. We're launching the merch.
Got some new merch.
The merch for the podcast.
For the year.
The files. Yeah. So hopefully I'll announce it, even if it might not happen. But yes, there's new merch out by the time that you guys listen to this podcast. You can buy it on Teespring. There's going to be merch there. Hopefully it's going to be there. Edwin's supposed to be doing it. Knowing him now, I don't even know if I want to, but let's say it's there. If it's not there, it's going to be there next week. I got you guys. Damn, that kid got me worried now because he was texting me like apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry I left the podcast. It's like, bro, why are you apologizing? You could leave.
Yeah.
Like, and at the same time, bro, we got this merch, bro. What's going on? There's other things to worry about. He wanted his fucking Terramana. We should have got him the Terramana. No, we really shouldn't have because he would have been here still. Let me not get into it. A lot of drama happening behind the scenes at the Cap, guys. For those who don't know, Edwin, he's an alcoholic. We've been dealing with it. No, we're just kidding. We're just kidding. I don't want to put him on blast. I don't want to put him on blast. People are going to believe that shit. You got to be careful with what you say. But there we have it. Any last words, guys, for the fans out there listening to 1 year anniversary episode?
You going for it?
I'm so tired, bro. I'm tired. I almost fell asleep once I started talking about the sports shit. You know me, I don't give a fuck about that shit, but I'm tired. I have like a slight headache. I'm just trying to dip, yo. I love you guys, though. 1 year, we going to keep doing this shit, especially having y'all, be more involved when it comes down to this shit. I want, you know, later down the road, maybe some Zoom type of shit, get to see y'all faces and shit. That'd be dope as fuck.
Pop them up right there.
Yeah. Really do appreciate every single one of y'all. That really means a lot. We say it all the time, but we really fucking mean it. Y'all, without y'all, we ain't shit. And that's just how it is. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's already a year of us doing this shit. And, man, I just can't wait to see how many more years of this we got, man. It's been a blessing. It's amazing. And seeing the fans for sure, like how Vic said earlier when we were calling y'all, it's not just fans, it's family. Like, you know, we listen to y'all, we read try to read everything, try to respond to everything, because it's really a lot of love from us for real. So thank you. Appreciate everybody watching every week, tuning in. We try our best to entertain y'all and you know, give y'all a better day. So, you know, we really thank you. And
yeah,
we gonna keep doing this shit.
Yeah.
But if they keep talking about sports and shit, I'm gonna have to fucking walk out.
I have to get a little better back there when we
because
start talking about sports.
Damn.
Yo.
Yeah.
But listen, we love you guys. Shout out to everybody listening to the Cap CA podcast. This is Sound, and we're gonna add this to an episode where we're discussing current events and everything happening in the culture. But this is gonna be our guest present and segment for this episode. We have him in the building, and let me have him introduce himself to the people.
Hey everyone, my name is Jose Rodriguez, Rhode Island native, and CEO and founder of Tasium. Yeah.
And tell the people who don't know, who might be at home, what is that? What is Tasium? What is the company that you have on your shirt, and how did it even start?
Yeah, so Tasium started when I was 16 at the Met High School. If you're from Providence, you know that's on the south side, near the Wendy's. That's where I was at every lunch. But yeah, I was 16, and I started it in honor of my brother who has autism. So my little brother who has a beard, so a lot of people think he's older, but it's only a year younger. And
how old is he?
He is. October's coming up, so his birthday's coming up. He's turning 18.
Okay.
But he's 17 right now. In like 2 weeks, he'll be 18.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, man, we grew up doing everything together. From tying our shoes, playing basketball, getting haircuts for the first time. Like, everything we did, we learned life together. We did life together. So, when I, like, joined this course at the Met where you had to, like, create a business, I was like, how can I help him? And that's when I learned about like fidget toys, right? So my brother, he was always fidgeting. He played like with his hands. He had action figures, so he played like Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. But then I learned that fidget toys, they help reduce stress and anxiety while sharpening focus. And it's like if you're playing with your hands, you can't be doing work at the same time. It's like counterproductive.
Yeah.
Even though it's like stimulating himself, like, you know, they call them stims. And it makes him feel more comfortable, especially in like uncomfortable environments.
Yeah.
But it's counterproductive sometimes, depending on how you fidget.
Yeah.
So a lot of people use fidget toys. A lot of people who are neurodiverse and then also neurotypical. So so he would like when I thought about him, right? He loses a lot of stuff, and much like me, I lose everything, but I wanted to combat that and be proactive instead of reactive when I was thinking of like creating a brand to help him. And that's where like Tasium came from. Okay. Autism Scrambled.
Okay.
And we decided to, I was looking at a banner in my school and I seen there was a grommet. And I asked my teacher, I said, do we have that here? She said, yes. Her name's Jody. Shout out Jody. And grabbed it, put it at the edge of a shirt. Got a carabiner clip that was on someone's keychain. And then I just imagined like a fidget toy attached to it. And that's where the idea came from. So it's all to help my little brother. And in turn, we was able to help thousands of others just like him.
Wow. And when it comes to your story, where did you grow up here in Providence, Rhode Island? Where were you? So, what's your story? What's your background? Where were you born?
Man, I moved a lot. Growing up. And I bounced all around the state. So I claim Providence for sure, But I spent a little time everywhere. Providence, Cumberland, Woonsocket. There's probably some places that I don't even know I lived in. Like I probably lived in Cranston. I don't even know it.
Yeah.
Then I moved to like New Hampshire, came back. So really lived everywhere around the state.
Yeah. And then what's your story of your family? Were they from here? What's your nationality as well? Your background?
Okay. So Puerto Rican.
100% Puerto Rican, both sides?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I like to say I'm Dominican by affiliation. My girlfriend's Dominican. I was raised by Dominicans. My uncle, who like raised me, he's my father figure. He's Dominican. So my cousins are Dominican. So I'm like, you know what? I could claim it.
Yeah.
But I'm not really Dominican. When it comes to like where my family's from, my mom's born in Puerto Rico. All my aunts and uncles are born in Puerto Rico. They came down over here when my mom was like 11 or 12 or something like that. And then straight to Rhode Island. No, I think they stopped in New York first, and then they came to Rhode Island. But everything's Rhode Island.
Yeah, everything's Rhode Island.
Yeah. They came. To this day, the house that my grandma bought when she first came here in Rhode Island is still in the family.
Wow.
So I went from my grandma to my grandma's sister to my that grandma, her daughter, and then to my uncle. So it's
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's still in the family, so it's pretty cool.
And talk to the people real quick when it comes to like the success that you've actually gone through with your company. Because for those who don't know, the Met is a school, and you can elaborate more on this from my recollection, from what I've known, other, friends of mine who've gone through the process and stories from it. I believe, shout out to, I think, Providence Detailing, my boy that has the company, the Providence Car Wash Detailing whole company. I think he went through the Met as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And he's extremely, successful just like yourself. But talk to the people, that process of transitioning from an idea to now being a business owner full time. What was the actual like early days and stages of this actually forming?
Yeah, so the way we came to be was like from an idea to a real business. It happened real quick, honestly. And it was because at the Met, once I created like the business, we all do a pitch and everything at the end of the like the program, and then or the course, and they told me about this thing called the Nifty Entrepreneurship Challenge. So the best way to describe it is Shark Tank for people in high school, and it's all around the world because it's a pandemic, right? So all around the world on Zoom, 20,000 people across the globe, all young, brilliant minds competing for the same $15,000 grand prize to jumpstart your business.
Yeah.
So I went into it and like I had nothing to lose, but I would go during the pandemic with one of my teachers to the Met every day from 9 to 3, just retooling, refining my ideas, sharpening my skills, my delivery. Everyone has great ideas, but you have to articulate it well.
Yeah.
So like learning how to, we also had like a short amount of time to pitch this thing. So wanting to say a lot, but not say too much, and give the right amount, right? And then also like practice the questions that they're going to ask you at that Q&A. And it was a real life competition.
A lot of pressure, yeah.
A lot. But we put a lot of work into it, a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I was out of the 20,000, I won. And it was a crazy, like the way that the rounds worked. It went from like 20,000 to like 15.
Wow.
And then from 15 to 3. Oh no, I'm missing something. It was crazy though. It was like it cut off.
Yeah.
Like a big chunk
real deal,
first day.
Like tournament style. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was no joke.
Wow.
But off rip, they cut off a majority of the people who applied.
Wow.
Got to the finals, won, and then was granted the $15K. But what came with that I didn't know was a press run.
Wow.
And a lot of people who are like finding out about like this person from Rhode Island. Mind you, I'm the first person ever in that competition's history to win in Rhode Island. And then on top of that, in New England, first one ever.
Oh wow.
And then after the next year, we went back to back the Met and Rhode Island in New England. Like we all like there was a couple of people after me who won as well, so it's pretty cool. But
that's nice.
Yeah, man. So we won a press run, and right after that, you know, got called from like the Boston Globe, People Magazine, ABC, Inside Edition. We were just WPRI. We were everywhere.
And was this like 2020 during the pandemic?
So yeah, it was like 2020, 2021. Because that happened. The competition was like November-ish, October-ish, I believe, of 2019. Oh no. So yeah, it was like from 2019 to 2021. All that was like a press run.
Oh wow.
So it lasted years.
Wow.
From junior year of high school to first year of college, I was still having a press run.
Wow.
So it was a big deal that I didn't realize. Yeah. I just went in with the competition. It was like, maybe we jumpstart this business. Who knows? But it was more like I wanted just to try it out, you know? I didn't know if I was going to win, but I believed.
Yeah.
And by the glory of God, we're here.
And then when it came to the scholarship that you have now, right? Because I believe you have a scholarship with Babson. So when it comes to the transition into college, was that a part of the tournament winnings, or was that something separate that you got through your education at the Met? Explain to the people that, because I think it's very important how you've positioned yourself where you won this huge tournament. You've basically started your own company, but at the same time, it's for something that's a positive outcome. Something that it's not too common, uncommon, unique, stands out. But at the same time, now you're also aligning yourself with being a student at, isn't it the #1 college of business in the entire country?
It's the #1 undergrad entrepreneurship program for the last like 30 years.
Yeah. So talk to the people about that, like how that even happened now. Yeah. Because I think, weren't you there today? Were you there today? You literally came from class, or was you there yesterday?
Yesterday I came back. Yeah. So actually, the school I go to is pretty cool. They don't have classes on Fridays just so that people can focus on their business.
Oh, nice.
Because they have so many people it's a business school. Like there's no other degree.
Yeah.
So, and they have a rich history of like just breeding amazing entrepreneurs. From like the CEO of Ring, the founder of Ring came from Babson. The founder of Home Depot came from Babson. One of the longest lasting CEOs of Pepsi went to Babson. So
damn.
That was my dream school. Once I won the competition, I like found out that I like entrepreneurship and starting a business, and I realized that that's where my passion was. So once I won, and I was looking up schools, right? Because I'm a senior. Like 3 months later, 6 months later, looking into colleges, Babson came up, and you know, I don't come from an affluent background, so I was looking for every scholarship there was. And when I was looking for the scholarship specifically for Babson, there was one for NIFTY, the Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship. That's the name of the company that threw the competition that I won.
Oh, wow.
So it was like, if you have any involvement in there, you're eligible for a full tuition scholarship, right? Like, look at God.
Yeah, that's God right there, literally lining it up. We're like, oh, you definitely should apply, and you should get it. You would think, right? Because like you won the tournament for this nifty company. So it's like if they offering a scholarship, but no one like during the tournament ever told you like, oh, we have a scholarship program type of thing for like Babson. You found that out on your own.
Yeah. My teacher was like, oh, because right after that, I met this person. His name's Jamie Siminoff. He's now on my advisory board. He's the founder and CEO of Ring, the doorbell company.
Okay.
So after my meeting with him, my teacher was like, I was like, what college did he go to? Because I'm college searching.
Yeah.
And then she said Babson. So that's when I found out. So yeah, to answer your question, I found out on my own.
Wow, that's incredible.
So, that it was awesome. I applied. I just said, you know, hey, I won the competition. Like, I mean, I talked about like my experience with them because I still work with that company to this day.
Yeah.
You know, they helped me get to where I am. Same with the Met. You know, and definitely was a blessing though.
Wow. And how has your brother been now, and what's his involvement when it comes to the company? Because obviously he was an inspiration.
Yeah.
But how is he right now when it comes to the company? Is he a part of it? Is he what's his current state of like actual education right now? Is he in high school, college?
Yeah, so my man is a senior in college.
Okay.
Yep. Like I said, full blown beard. It blows my mind. But like, I mean, he's had a beard since like 8th grade. It's crazy.
He's lucky.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, because you shave it don't really go away. So
that is true. He gets more work early on, but
yeah,
aesthetically he's lucky. Let's say that.
Yeah, that's very true. When he gets it nice and lined up, he gets it right.
Yeah.
You know. But as for him, he's a senior in high school. He's also taking college courses at CCRI at the same time.
Nice.
So definitely letting him focus on school, and I would love for him to like work for Tassium, but I definitely want to be able to like pay him. I don't even pay myself yet, so
yeah.
I want to be able to like have this be a job if that's the case. But aside from that, I really want him to chase his passion and his dreams. So I don't want him to feel obligated to like join what I started in honor of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, if that's not what you want to do, you don't have to do it. You know what I mean?
You don't want to force it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we're letting the cards play out, and it's all up to him, you know? But so right now he's just an inspiration, and he does help with like design when I come up with like a design here, design there. Yeah. He's the first to try on a prototype and to give me feedback and let me know like, this is where I would like it. But you know, the thing about autism is that if you know one person with autism, you know one person with autism. So everyone's different. So
yeah, break that down to the people who don't understand. 'Cause I know a lot of people have obviously heard the word autism.
Yeah.
They might have a friend who has an autistic family member, or they might have an autistic family member that they don't really interact with too much, but you definitely are very close to it, to the point that you have a company that is basically almost named autism, just spelled differently. Very clever
appreciate it.
Branding with that. That's like that's perfect. Like that's like extremely, anyone in the world would be impressed by that. So I think that's genius that you did that. But like I said earlier, yeah, break that down, your involvement, like helping your brother with his autism and what you've learned in that process. Like, what is, basically, for lack of better terms and lack of better statement, what is autism?
Yeah, so autism is something that goes on in like the brain. It's a neurological thing, right? So that's why we call it neurodiverse, because they're different, right? That's where diverse comes from, but it's neurologically. So where there's some things that most people with autism lack in, where majority of like neurotypical people don't. But on the flip side, there's things that they are super strong in, that neurotypical people aren't. So his focus and attention to detail in something that he truly cares about, through the roof.
Yeah.
If there's, you know how they always say like, in order to be successful, you have to be obsessed with it.
Yeah.
It's like a type of obsession sometimes when it comes to like his, like whatever has his attention at the moment, he goes so deep into it that it's like you can like master it quicker than like majority of people can. So I see it more as a superpower. And that's the reason why the reason why we call it neurodiverse is because they are different, just like I'm different from someone from a different ethnicity background, right? There's nothing wrong with it. It's different, and different is beautiful.
And what is your brother's situation when it comes to the autism? Because I felt like I've always heard people like always have like you said, everyone's case is unique.
Yep.
But then
it's a spectrum.
But it's a spectrum, right?
Yeah.
So where, I guess the question would be, I think, is where is he on said spectrum?
Yeah. So quick little tagging right there. Our tagline is a spectrum of possibilities. Just to emphasize that if you're on the spectrum, you're still capable.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not something that you have to, that like you have autism and it's like, man, like you're like behind.
Yeah.
You have other obstacles that other people don't, but you can overcome, and it is possible to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the spectrum, he's on the more high functioning end. So meaning he's verbal, and he's like a lot of people don't notice he has autism until you say it, or maybe you have like a one-on-one conversation with him, and then you realize like, oh, he's not he's not making as much eye contact as I would have thought, or he's really fixated on this like topic, right? Like so when he was into Ninja Turtles, he could talk about Ninja Turtles literally all day. Wow. So and it's because like that's what had his focus. And back to what I was saying, where it's a strength of being able to be so tunnel vision is something. Like he knows the directors from like the 1990s movies, the creators of Ninja Turtles, the like voice actors, and he could tell their voice when they're in different shows. It's like ridiculous, but it's so cool. Yeah. Right? It's like I wish I had that. Yeah. Just like instilled, like it's the way his brain is wired. Yeah. You know? He just thinks differently, and I just find it so cool. But when it comes to the spectrum, he's on the high functioning end. High functioning end. Okay.
Yeah, because I've always heard that like there's instances where people are like geniuses. Like I think there's literally movies.
Yeah, there's
movies like that. There's a couple at this rate, but I think one of them was it the Gilbert Grape movie?
I don't know. I know there was one with Tom Cruise.
I could be wrong.
But the thing about the movies is sometimes people just assume like if you have autism or your family has autism, has a person who's autistic, that like automatically they have like a hidden well, everyone's talented, but they have like a
superpower.
Yeah, and that's not the case, you know. And because they don't doesn't mean like they're worse. You know what I mean? Yeah. But there's rare cases, like extremely rare cases, where some people on the spectrum have some like profound abilities. Like you can tell them, you know, a random day, right? Like June 30th, 1942, and they'll tell you if it was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like they could just.
Yeah, I've heard this. Yes.
Yeah. There's a bunch of like videos everywhere about it too. Or I seen one that was pretty cool. It's like you could say the day, right? Like I just said, June 30th, 1942, and he'll tell you the person, he would say who the pitcher was on the Yankees and who they were facing and what the score was, how long it took, like duration of the game. It was crazy. Yeah. But those are very rare cases. We want to be the voice and the platform and the clothing brand for all special needs, like every type of neurodiverse person that there is, right? Even physical diverse people, right? So like you think of people who are like missing limbs from the army, or people with Down syndrome or cerebral palsy. It's just, I want to be able to help that entire community because that community is so underrepresented, and no one really like speaks about it, and no one really is dedicated to helping it, you know? And if they are, it's a smaller scale, you know, which is okay. I'm a small business. They're needed for the economy, but I want to be the Nike for the disability community. Yeah, I want to be the one-stop shop for all things disability-wise, just because I feel like there's not that in this world yet, you know?
Yeah. No, I could see that. I could definitely see that that mindset, because it definitely is necessary and it's needed. Now, when it comes to your products, like what you're wearing on your body, like is that all available? Like what do you have right now for sale, and what have you developed to make like actually available for purchase currently?
Yeah. So right now we have the Fidget Infused T-shirt. That's the product right here. This is the main product. It's having this available, right? To be able to switch, change. Like I said, right? Like my brother not being able to express his emotions, right? We have emoji fidget toys. That way he can, let's say he's feeling sad one day, but he doesn't want to talk about it. He throws on the sad face. So there's so much that you can do here, but it's the shirt first. We have this hoodie that we're working on. It's in like the product and development stage right now. I mean, research and development. But on the inside of a hoodie, the pocket, like one you're wearing right now, is this, but on the inside. That way it's discreet. Because some people might not want to have the fidget hanging by their side or right here. They want it to be a little more discreet. Completely respect that and want to have that available for them. So it's on the inside, right?
That's a cool idea, yeah.
Then we have same thing with a hoodie. We have chewable noodles as the hoodie string instead, because I chew on my hoodies. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everyone, 90% of high school people chew on their hoodies. Their hoodie string.
Hoodie drawstrings, the caps on the end of the drawstring.
Yep. And it's not the best for your mouth. You know what I mean? Yeah. And especially for those who fidget with their mouths, who are neurodiverse and autistic or have Down syndrome or any type of, you know, neurological difference, they usually use chewable noodles. But the problem is that you drop it, you lose it, it gets dirty. You know, there's a whole bunch of like variables you have to deal with once you have one. So we embed it into the hoodie. That way, when you wash it, you clean the straw or the string. But at the same time, you don't have to go too far to find it because it's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back down. And then the hoodie itself is also dry fit. So you're chewing on something, it's all wet, you drop it, it dries up quick, you know? Wow. So definitely I'm trying to help build better quality. I'm trying to make quality of life differences in people's lives who typically aren't like looked at. Yeah. That's the goal of the brand. And we're starting with shirts. We're making hoodies. The hoodies are coming through this Kickstarter that we have going on, this Kickstarter campaign. And the Kickstarter campaign is to help us not only fundraise to help more people through building more products, but also like in the present, we want to help people. And I mean, you need money for that. So we want to be able to sponsor the Special Olympics of Rhode Island. That's a big goal. That's the biggest goal. That's like the big one. Yeah. But then below that, we also want to go to different special needs programs around the state, around the country, around different regions, and give these products to those students for free. Because that's the point of me like creating this, is for them to use, you know? And on top of that, we also want to like, a big one is help those on the spectrum or those with disabilities obtain jobs, because you know, it's harder when you have a disability. There's a lot of like, you know, depending on what field you want to go to, you need a certification, but it's just harder to do because there's different obstacles you have to face. Yeah. And not everyone's willing to help. So we want to be able to pay for your certification course and let you not have to worry about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And just, so that's the point of the Kickstarter. Really, it's our way of giving back to the community, but we need the community to help us so that we can give back to them. You know what I mean? Because everything we do is community oriented.
100%. And when it comes to the Kickstarter, did you start it yet? Where can people support you, or is it coming up this month?
So I'm waiting till this episode go live. Okay. So once this episode goes live, all right, it's launched.
Okay, perfect.
And once you go on the website, TassiumWorldwide.com, is there. There'll be like a video. That's our Kickstarter video. But then there's a button. You click the button, it takes you to Kickstarter, and you can donate as much as you want. There's also Kickstarter exclusive gear. So depending on how much you donate, you might get like a Tassium varsity jacket, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe, you know, there's stickers, wristbands, hoodies, specific hoodies though, right? Like a colorway you'll never see again, a T-shirt colorway you'll never see again, stuff like that, you know.
Nice.
Yep. So that's what we got going on right now.
Yeah. And then tell the people, for those who don't know, you told me kind of a bit off camera, this month of October is a special month for those who don't know. And specifically, why is the month of October important?
So the month of October is National Disability Employment Month. And, you know, with my brother on the verge of graduating in May, woo, everybody clap it up. If you're watching this, clap it up.
Gotta clap it up for him.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, shout out Joey. Congrats, Joey. But
congratulations, Joey.
If he wants to, you know, if he wants to go to the workforce, it's harder for him, right? And that's why that's why I found out. I did my research and I found out, like, specifically autistic people, out of every type of disability, it's the hardest for them to obtain a job. Like, they have the lowest probability rate, right? So through the Kickstarter, we want to help offset that, like I said. And that's why October is so important. Yeah. And that's why we want to do it in October. Perfect. Because that's one of our, like, that's one of the goals that's closest to our hearts. You know what I mean? 100%. So to be able to do it in October in the National Disability Employment Awareness Month, like, it all aligns, you know?
There we have it. Shout out to Jose. Much love. Appreciate you coming through. And people, definitely make sure to spread the awareness out there.
Yes, sir.
Definitely support his company, Tassium. But even on a huger note, the idea of autism and autistic people obviously being regular people just like us, and you know, them just being neurodiverse, a new term that we all learned here together, or a lot of people definitely did, because I feel like I never heard that, but I love it now.
Yeah, me too.
Neurodiverse, but yeah, man, appreciate you, man, and God bless you, and thank you for coming.
Thank you, man.
They gon' love me for my ambition.